This is the Gers TV and Ibrox Radio, coming to you live all over the world from sunny Chicago. Like, share, and subscribe to support simply the best Rangers channel around.
Hello, it's Si live at the Gers TV, and I've got Sandra,
Hi guys.
my live sidekick tonight.
Thanks for joining us.
We don't have Kenny tonight, so Kenny's probably watching, but for family issues he can't make it. So it's a one-man show and a one-woman show. But listen, great numbers already, guys. So just before we start, can you hear us all right? Plenty of thumbs up, help us out.
Are you there?
Just to make sure you can hear us all right.
Hello, Marion, Stephen McDonald, Robert, where are we? Donna Robertson, Alex Kelly, Ryan Phillips, Andrew Fife, Stephen Renwick, Jeanette McKinley, Andrew Bluebells, and James Palmer. How you all doing,
Brilliant.
guys?
Thumbs up, looks as if I can hear us all right.
Yep, definitely.
Perfect, guys. So, excellent. Just the usual, guys, before we start, can we get as many people today as the usual? What do we buy today?
We need to share all the pages, guys, on all their, not just even Rangers pages, every group that you're associated with, please share our page and subscribe to us on YouTube, please.
Aye, and as many people can like, share, subscribe on the channel tonight. Subscribe on YouTube, we need to get that bigger. Let us know YouTube's alright, guys. We've got the YouTube thumbs up, we've got the Facebook thumbs up. Brilliant, and we're away into 174 people banging in.
Before it goes too far, hello Ella Renwick, you're watching with your dad. It's before it goes too fast and I can't get to her.
Guys, if I miss anybody out, we'll get you more. It's just because we're one man doing McCain in and out, and we've got millions of people, or hundreds of people all interact. It's all happening. Guys, what we're looking for tonight is the person that shares the most, does the most interaction. They're going to win the new book, the 10 players. 10 players, 10 games.
10 games, I think it is, yes.
Kenny's got the book and it's signed by Andy Gorham. We'll get you that, and the runner-up will get a wee goodie bag, a couple of things sent out, maybe some stickers. Where's the stickers? We've got the wee stickers.
There's the wee stickers there. That's them there.
We'll send you a key ring as well, and we've got these as well, guys. The big ones, look at that for that. If you've got a big car, if you've got a big van or something like that, or a pub, anywhere in the world you want to put one of them up. We've also got them in sale just to get the funds going, to keep the page going, the channel going, and to get us better equipment all the time so it gets better, sounds better, looks better, and the Gers message gets better.
Yep, definitely. Right, hello there, Daz Grant, Michael Campbell, Robbie Alf, did that say? Yep. William Newell, Alice Corbett, Greg Gilmore, Willie Stewart Harrison, Darren King, Scott Gillies, Billy Ward, and John Kiernan.
A few new faces already, guys. A few new faces already. Guys, so bear with us tonight regarding the messages. If we miss anybody out, just put it back up again and let us know. What we want to know is where you're all from. I seen a Dundee one there.
Yep.
Hello from Hamilton, Dundee. She made a song about that.
I seen Wishaw there as well.
Aye. So let us know, guys, what's happening there. The book is 10 players, 10 games. It's got all it. We've already promoted it last week. We've now got a book. It's going to be a competition prize signed by Andy Gorham, the greatest goalkeeper I've seen playing with Rangers.
Yep, definitely.
We'll get 2 messages. We'll do them at the start so we don't forget.
Right, we've got Armadale Apprentice Boys of Derry. They're having a night in Armadale Masonic on Saturday the 16th of November. It's 7:30 to 1 AM and it's with Bobby Park and Hart Hill Flute Bands, and it's £5 entry. I've also got PUP Scotland are having a culture night the 29th of November in the Noe Band Hall.
Yep. And
it's £5 entry, entertainment by Regan Lindsay. Right, I need to use my phone, guys, for this other one, sorry.
Aye, that's fine.
So
two good events here already, guys. We'll put the 2 events up later on as well. We'll post them.
Right, this one is for Portadown Loyal Rangers Supporters Club. They're having a sash bash on the 29th of December. For the Old Firm game on the 25th of January, we are having a night with the legends Andy Gorham and Marvin Andrews with live music starting 8 PM. Anyone looking for tickets for the Legends night can contact them on Facebook, and the prices are £10 each.
So there you go, guys. 3-way events here. That's Portadown Rangers Supporters Club for the Old Firm. The Apprentice Boys of Derry.
And the PUP.
Where is that one?
That's the Noe Hall. This one is
the Apprentice
Armadale.
Boys is Armadale. And you've got the PUP.
And the Noe Band Hall.
Progressive Unionist Party and the Noe Band Hall. We'll put the details up later again, guys. Bit of culture. Support all these events if you're local in the community. Get along. And you know what, guys? Just the more you support the community, the stronger we get, the less we get attacked, and the better we get. So brilliant. A few people asking about Kenny. Kenny's alright. He's just got a wee family matter he's got to deal with tonight. So loads happening. We're going to do the phone in later on, and we'll be talking about all things Rangers on the phone in. We're going to give you an update in a few minutes about Lynn. I'll get Sandra to do that. The Rangers Portal game, we'll be able to talk about that. We'll talk about the last few weeks. Everybody keeps talking about Morelos, how much we're going to get from him. I want to talk about how much we don't get from him. If we don't sign him, why would you want to sell your best player? I don't get the new kind of breed of fan that thinks getting the money is better than the title. Just me, but I don't want money for him. I'm not interested in selling. You don't sell your best player. They're all saying, how can you buy Willie Waddle? As Bill Stuff's saying, it's a song. And I don't think you do. We've got a wee tribute there with the Poppies, a few people. We got in for the Bristol, who we were working with at the weekend. It wasn't the best of videos, due to the fact that it was absolutely pitch black.
And the smoke.
Baltic, and the smoke that came out. We will try to do our best, but there was a professional photographer there, and she had the same issues. But what a day it was in the Bristol, and what a tribute.
It was cold right enough.
it was really cold. But guys, we done a wee appeal last week for Lynn Callan, is it?
Yes, Lynn Callan.
She's watching now?
Yep, she's watching, so hello there, Lynn. She's been our call, and we appealed last week to get her help for the house adaptions. I'm overwhelmed, guys, with the amount of feedback we've had on it and the help we've had for Lynn. I need to thank Colin Semple. He was there the day for taking the tiles. Great job. And I need to thank Bob. I don't know what I've done without you, Bob. So thank you. The morrow I've got Drew McDougall. He's going out to see. He's the joiner. He's going to help us. And then there'll be other people after that. So I'll keep you updated. We're going to make a wee film on it, guys. But absolutely brilliant. Yous have done really well, and I'm proud of yous. Good stuff.
Just another wee thing. A few people have helped putting donations in with paint and things like that.
Aye, I thank them too.
Due to their work, they've asked us not to mention them.
Aye,
and the reason we're not mentioning second names at times is people due to their work as well. I'm not wanting to mention them, don't want to get any bother or anything. But listen, anybody that's took part and helped, what we're hopefully going to get this all done in a week or a week and a half.
Just over a week. I think it should be just going into 2 weeks. Just a week and a half, I would say.
And it's going to change a Ranger supporter's life.
Yep, definitely.
And the wee bit of the visit, it's heartbreaking seeing the position she's in. But you know what? She's been watching tonight, and she'll be able. She's here. She's on the now. Hi guys. But great, thanks to everybody, and that just shows you when the council doesn't want to bother its arse for it's saying people basically. As I said, if you were a drug addict or something, you would get everything done for you.
You get the help, but with somebody in Lynn shoes, they didn't get the help.
And the Rangers family, bang, right away, and all that. Fantastic, the amount of work done.
Definitely.
A few people seen them shared there as well. John Leach has done 30.
Yeah, Willie Stewart Harrison, 74 Rangers pages. Thanks. Well done. Well done.
Guys, so if I miss any out tonight, it's just because we'll try and scroll up and down anyway, but it's just so you know that they deal with it. So that's it. That's Lynn's appeal. So everybody knows that it looks as if it's going strong, and we'll be able to help her out and get it all done for her. We'll get a wee video made at the end of it. So the next plan I've got with that is a wee thank you to everybody that helped. As in the future we're going to be doing some kind of adverts on the show and promotions. The reason for that, it's costing us a lot of money to keep the show running. For everything from heating to internet to getting the videos ready, going out and doing the videos. So we're trying to maximise it a wee bit. So what I'm going to do for the next couple of months maybe, or next couple of weeks anyway, is any of the businesses, any of the workers that helped Lynn's flat, house up, I'm going to give them free advertisements that I can maybe use in the future if companies want to back us a wee bit. Because who knows, a company, the taxi firms doing the one of the podcasts, the Ewan Cameron one. I know Arnold Clark's interested in that kind of stuff in it. And do you know what? See if it gets us that wee bit higher and that wee bit more exposure.
Yep,
it'd be great.
Definitely.
The first people that are going to get a couple of weeks free out it is going to be the ones that helped.
Definitely. So we'll advertise you anyway to get you more work.
Aye. So do you know what? We've already got one guy, 2 homers out of it.
Right. Do you know I actually had 2 guys want to come for Ayrshire to give me a day's work. And I thought it was a bit much for them to travel. I tried to get, but they were willing to come all the way for Ayr. Aye,
a guy from England, and there's Robbie's got that donation as well.
Yep.
And what we'll do is, I think Robbie, she's going to have to do a wee bit of I think she's going to do a wee carpet put down, so we'll put it towards that or something.
Aye, we'll go it. Aye.
Bob said that the carpet needs to come up, and but brilliant, Robbie Ferguson again. Every appeal we do, Robbie puts a donation in.
Really, thanks you. Honours have been fantastic, guys. It couldn't have been done without you.
Aye, I'll arrange to get Robbie anyway. I need a wee chat with him, so I'll get him through the weekend. His favourite haunt, the famous Loudon Tavern, or if he's putting a line on, I'll get him down the bottom of the Duke Street.
There's Neil Reid, well done from Toronto. Robert De Silva. Hi, Jessie De Silva. Marion, where's the new couch?
Listen, I'm going to see the guy tomorrow. The guy's promised me, told me it's in manufacture, and I've got an appointment tomorrow to see him. Hopefully we get it, because the idea is going to be, and again, people might not like to change here. I've not been through it with anybody. I've not even spoke to Sandra about it, but I was at a concert the other night there, and my head was in overtime, and I think Sandra's put too much work into the show. Off the show, all kidding aside, off the show as well, she's done a lot of things. For the merchandise, Lynn's appeal took 2 days and it was done. And I think you need to thank people for that. And as well as that, she's in the corner and you can't see her. With a bigger couch, there's going to be possibly 4 depending, but it'll always be enough room for 3. So Sandra's going to have a place on the couch, what I think she deserves, and it'll add to the show, having the 2 guys and Sandra on it. Unless you turn it into us, start wanting a big fee on that. But I think everybody's watching it. They might say, "Oh, you're changing the show and all that." Aye, we're changing it because we didn't know what we're going to do, and it's getting better. And I think you deserve to be on it more. And I spoke to Davey, he's the same. Good. So why no?
Good stuff, guys.
And it means that the week you can't get it as well. It's not
as much a change.
And we get adapted, guys. Yep. So Sandra will be on it every week now. That's the way it's going to be. And if we get this couch, it'll look fantastic.
Aye, that'll
As
look
a really nice
smart.
couch,
Yep.
I'll be posing on it. As well as that, anyway, guys, everybody let us know your opinion on Sandra coming on it. The good and the bad, because we always have a laugh when you get people who always think it's a bit negative. The reason for that is a lot of people don't like change, and every change we've done, people have not been keen and then appreciated that it is a better idea. And I've got a lot of confidence in Sandra for doing it. That's why I'm putting her in the position and saying that. I'm not wanting her to get belters. I'm quite sure everybody would agree it's better having Sandra on it as well.
Thanks very much, Monique, David Struthers, Tony Scott, and Voy, Stephen Renwick. Brilliant idea to have Sandra apart. Thank you. But as you, I don't even know, can't even say that. Well done, Sandra. A bit of Sandra in the sun.
Aye,
very good.
It's all happening.
Yep.
So next week, I should have a guest next week, special guest.
Yes.
Hugh Burns. For anybody that's maybe younger, you maybe not heard of Hugh. He wasn't a massive name in football, but a Lark Hall boy, played for Rangers, went on, played for another couple of clubs as well. But he played for Rangers when I was a wee boy, and he played with his heart. And everybody at the time loved Shuggy Burns. But he was one of the guys, he was a bit of a naughty boy at times and all that. And when, at the time, you remember Region Auntie and all that were getting into bother, Shuggy was one of them, and he suffered the consequences with Soonest. But I've been pals with him for a long time. He's a massive supporter of Gers TV, and he was involved with Rock Sport. We do similar stuff that we do with our live show. However, that's went under just now. And do you know what? I don't take any pleasure in that. I went and visited the guys a few times and they made me a guest to go and see how they operated and showed me stuff. So hopefully that they go back up, because they looked after me when I went in and seen them a few times. But Shuggy will be here next week. So memories of Shuggy Burns tonight, if anybody can remember him, I'm sure millions of people do. Lark Hall boy, played with the Rangers.
Lindsay and he stayed in the corner for her.
Aye, you wouldn't have been far for
Lark
you.
Hall.
And Lark Hall, that's right.
That's right. It'd be good to see Sandra.
Robbie will have plenty of memories of him, I know that.
Tony Scott said he met Hugh Burns and
Elgin.
Nice guy, he said.
And I'll put my interview, I done an interview with him a couple of years ago in his pub when he had Burns Bar. That's when we really became pals. But aye, great. A few shout outs here, you know, guys. So that's the first guest we've got next week. And the week after that, mixed. This one might be mixed.
Christopher go back to his special guest, Ryan Kent.
Aye, do you know what? If I can get one,
anything's possible in this show.
One thing I will say is it's always going to be different, and it's just getting the Rangers name out there. The next guy we're going to get on in 2 weeks' time is the boy Brian Matthew, who's been in touch with. I contacted him. I don't watch telly, so I just know a wee bit about him. And what I do like, I get the fact that people might go, oh, what you want him on for, or whatever. But a show-off guy, well, good. He's a show-off. The guy's obviously a good-looking guy. He's a model. He's like a model or whatever. I don't know much about him, but I've got to know him the last couple of weeks. Do you know what? How many people in the media admit they're a Rangers fan?
Yeah, I know.
And the guy goes out and does that.
They try and kind of smother it, don't they?
Aye, and I thought as a wee laugh for the woman and all that, because he's got the reputation and all that. And he might even add to the glamour that I add to the show. And he's a blue nose. I know Linda Ross knows him because I've seen her photos with him a few times. So Brian Matthews said he's going to come on in a couple of weeks as well, probably 2 weeks' time. And he's famously got he done the show. I don't know what the show was called, but I just seen it. When the lassie,
the tattoo, MTV's tattoos. So
the lassie, would you know the story? But I don't really know much.
I seen a wee bit of it. Something about your girlfriend gets you a tattoo, and you've got goggles on. You don't know what the tattoo is. You just know you're getting a tattoo. But the tattoo she got was a Celtic badge, and my God, it was some size. No,
so he goes nuts on it.
He dumped her. He actually got her it was 3 suitcases. She used to pack her bags. That was her tattoo.
Aye. So that was that. So the guy seems like he's been watching the show the last couple of weeks, and I thought I'll get him on as a wee change. So Shuggy Burns, good pal of mine, great part, great Rangers stories, stories about Big Jock Wallace. Davy Cooper was his pal. I mean, you grow up Mark Hall, you played with Rangers, and Davy Cooper's your pal, and you're hanging about with your aunt. What a life, you know what I mean?
Aye, definitely.
The stories he'll do, the parter's brilliant. I've done a few gigs with him, and he's doing his own kind of special nights now, and I'll let him promote them on the night.
Definitely, right. James Cochrane, shout out to the Dalry Loyal. And Alex Kelly says, Hugh Burns presented our school trips at the Glenlee Primary in Hamilton. Always remember meeting him at the Jaffa.
Aye.
Billy Ward, Nottingham Loyal. James Palmer, I think it would be too much by getting Super Ali on the show. They're looking for fees.
He's got a fortune. He's got an absolute fortune.
Marion, watched it, hilarious, many fights on that show. I watched it for the first time the other night, Marion, and that was the one that I watched because he was coming on the show, and it's funny.
It's a popular show, that's
Yep.
one. And the guy's good enough to offer to come on. I told him he's got a fee, a couple of bottles of Budweiser,
that's
whiskey a month.
that's
And he was
it.
delighted with that. my mate Jim Trotter's just up at tap, and it's just went away. Jim's a good pal of mine. He remembers Shuggy Burns. We used to talk about all the days. I was in the old days of the enclosure when you used to be able to watch the players training at the back of the enclosure. They used to have when you looked down where the pie stall is now. There used to be a bit you could watch them training with the gym. And you used to be able to sit on the tunnel. That was my seat because it was stunning. Was always sitting in the tunnel. Great days. Brilliant memories already came in with Shuggy Burns. Loads of people remember him.
We've got Ian Taylor, good evening, Sign Sandra. Kenny, when he returns from all the Bears in the London branch. How you doing, Ian Taylor? Glad you could join us. Brian's actually a sound guy. Should Sean.
Who's that? Sean?
Aye, up there.
Aye, as I said, I've not met him, but we'll be talking on the social media, and the guy's brand new. I asked him if he wanted to come on, having a laugh and all that. And Big Gorgeous Gary knows him as well. I said, I'll knock Big Gorgeous Gary off. He's played for a wee bit. Gary's his pal, he's played football with him.
Oh, does he?
Aye, he knows him, and that's bad to be laughs. He's got to come on. We're trying to build up because I genuinely believe that see with the Hogmanay show properly, man, we'll get a really, really big crowd. People are fed up with the same garbage.
Get it all the time, I know.
And we could surprise people. Right. For all the ones that are slagged, there's a BBC slagged us 3 times or something. They've slagged us now. That's good that they've went out their way.
So it's what orthodox back there.
They're not normally covering up paedophiles and other their own filthy secrets, and they're now promoting our show, so you can't beat that.
Right, hello there, William Mitchell. It's your first time you've joined us, you've came across us, where you can come back every Tuesday, 8:30.
Aye.
Glad you could join us, William.
Talking about all things Rangers, foot bands, you name it, anything involves the communities or whatever. Guys, we'll have a chat about it. See if you've anything you want to promote. Ask us, and we can always do our best to do that.
Definitely.
We're going to start this online shop with these wee whiskies that everybody wants to know. So we're never going to have, it's all going to be pennies, guys. It's never going to be expensive.
We're actually going to open it. Davey's not here tonight, but he is back for his job, and he's going to alter the wee eBay shop we have, and we're going to put it all online, guys.
Just so you can get promotional ones like stickers and that, and put the word out, because the more stickers on the cars, the more people see it. But the cost is to get them made up. The whiskies in a month, Sandra got them made the wee ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
You get about 50 of them or something.
Yeah, we've got 50 of these now, aye. So they would do for like Christmas stocking
If anybody's watching, they might want a wee souvenir, and it helps us get that out there, guys. Aye, but loads to talk about. Remember, the second half you can phone in, you use our numbers.
Yep.
We're getting a diary. We've got a wee phone book now with the various.
Yes, I know, but it's growing to every week. I alter it so that it grows.
Just gets a wee bit bigger every week.
Right, hello there. Where did I see the royalty? Aye, great night we had in Royalty Bar. Mary Howell, looking forward to arranging another night. Said Ian Muir.
Ian is a new owner. Darren's not there anymore, and I'm not going to say it negative about the guy. I have no idea who owns it, but the last 2 owners have invited me down, and I've done all their nights, the big players. They've not invited me down for a chat. If they do, I'll get them players and I'll get big nights again. But
I know somebody that's been uploading stuff for the Royalty Bar. I wonder if they've anything to do with it right now.
A few of the punters are locals on my page and that as well. The regulars are good crowd. It's a great wee bar. But if they want me to come down, they'll need to give me a shout, and I'll certainly get things and on the go again for them if they're interested.
John Johnson, Millwall and Rangers, love your chat.
Aye, so
thanks for joining us.
There's lots of people that
a lot of new people there tonight.
Aye, guys, I'm going to mention that one there Stephen Keith's posted there. I didn't realise it was TV on the night. I'll maybe get to watch that tomorrow. It's about the 3 Scottish soldiers. And the boy Chris McGurk. That boy Chris McGurk, I've got to give a special shout out to him. Took a lot of hassle, a lot of grief, a lot of lies spread about him in the years. But he went out his way, and that was his big campaign. That he didn't start it, but he started to help the guys who were involved with the 3 Scottish soldiers and gave it that wee boost. And the original campaign with Chris and everybody else got that on the television.
Was that the 10th of March 1972, was it?
I think so, I've got a badge up there.
Aye, I think it was 1972, 10th of March.
Aye, I've got the badge up there, but to get that on the television and finally get an inquiry, a proper inquiry, I take my hat off to Chris and all the boys in the committee and all the guys that fought to get that amazing work, and hopefully justice is one. I don't think justice will be done, but let's hope it is.
I know. Hey, where did you get your Union Jack cushion from? Tony Scott said.
I don't know, I've had it for years.
There we go.
I don't know, I've had it for years.
It's upside down.
That's the only thing I go to the divorce. every guy gets it, they get a divorce. I got a wee suitcase with that in it. And then I moved down to here.
Right, try and get Grado on the show, Si. He'd be a good guest.
He would
James McNichol.
The thing with the boy Grado is I've got no I don't know anybody that knows him. However, I'm all in the process of now getting a guy called, I forgot his name. I'm trying to get an
That's not
interview.
like you.
I've got 3 contacts that know him, and he's a big, good-looking big guy. Right? This big hefter. There's a date up there. Big boy. He's an American guy called Drew. Somebody. He's an American wrestler, and he's a Rangers fan. And I'm trying to get an interview with him. Drew McDonald, I think his name may be, or something.
11th of March 1971.
So the big boy Drew, I'm trying to get him a wee night. He's coming to Scotland the next week, I think, or he's here. He's a big wrestler in American wrestling, Rangers fan. Somebody will know him. I've been putting the feelers out to do an interview with him. Grado, me and Hatchel might be able to sort. I might even ask if I can get Grado to come to the Christmas night out.
Yeah.
If me and Hatchel can help me with that.
Right.
But I don't know the boy, but I would like to get him on it. It'd be great again.
Well, that's another thing, guys.
McIntyre, that's it. Drew McIntyre's a big boy. His name, he's well known, this boy.
That's another thing.
No, hold on,
guys.
Drew Galloway.
Sorry.
We're getting bids here. Is it Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre.
I don't know who Drew Galloway is. This somebody that makes cheese?
Definitely Drew McIntyre
Aye.
is another one.
He's a cracking big guy. I've seen him. He loves to promote the Rangers. I'm dying to get an interview with the boy.
Right, another. We forgot the Christmas night.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas night, guys. NN10 and the 6th, Friday the 6th of November,
It's
December.
It's the Old Firm weekend.
It's all for a weekend, and we're having our Christmas night. It's £5 a ticket. If you just let us know you want to come, don't send the tickets out. Your name just gets put in the last thing. You give your name at the door. So the tickets are £5 each, guys, and it's all going to the sick kids, Glasgow sick kids. So
Aye, they're coming along. As far as I know,
Yep.
they phoned me up. They're going to come and do a wee speech for a few minutes. The reason I want to do that is sometimes people don't realise where the money goes and, and why you're getting the money rather than presents
Yep.
or for what reason. And we were going to get them presents again, but I'll be honest, I went to that kid's place up at the fort. I was in there
that's Smythe.
5 years I was in it. 5 years and the means we're going crazy. So I'll need to get we're just going to, I spoke to them, they said he's rather the money because they take them outings and take them places and all that, and that would be better. So that's what I'm just going to do a check for them, and it's easier for me as well.
Yeah. Would I be able to attend, William Mitchell? Anybody can go.
Any
You can go
Rangers fans can
yourself
go, aye.
because you wouldn't actually be yourself. There is people that's bought one ticket and they're actually coming, but you wouldn't be yourself. You're mixing with everybody, so you wouldn't be alone.
Linda
So-
said she's not got a keyring. Linda, I've got a badge for you that you asked me to get. I've got a keyring, I've got a sticker. I've got them all together. I'll keep my hood on them and I'll give them on the Christmas night.
Well, I didn't know I was supposed to moan. I thought you
Aye,
were...
no, I thought I was going to get them at Christmas
Right,
night.
okay, that's
So that's
fine.
what I planned. I've got them
That's
aside
fine.
because you asked me to get the charity badge and I remembered. So I've got it. So Linda, I'll just get you that on the night if you're there. If not, I'll arrange to meet you before then and get you the 3 of them in the Wana.
Just cash sign, Sandra, for the Christmas night. Yes, cash.
Aye. Basically,
Yes.
we're just trying to make it
We're
easy.
just trying to make it
Somebody
easy.
will be on the door. It'll be one of us will be on
Yep.
the door.
Your name's not on the list. You're not getting in.
The thing about it, guys, is a lot of people are going to want to come for 2 reasons. One, it's going to be the Christmas night. It's going
Yep.
to be good. But it's all for a weekend. It's a big week. It's a big one because
A
the
big
cup
weekend,
final.
yep.
We need to win it. People are going to be coming from everywhere. There's going to be a party night. The DJs are brilliant.
And it's Natural's
Me
pub.
Natural's going to be there. I'm going to try and get a cut up. Somebody else, maybe Grado or somebody. I'll get him to a wee turn with me as well. We should do a turn there.
Good stuff.
Or Britain.
So let us know, guys, if you want to come.
Peace Valley.
So we've got
I hope
we've got
so.
a fair idea of the numbers that's going. So if you could,
And if
Come
anybody's
on.
getting raffle prizes about
Yep,
it tonight as well,
donate.
we can then do a wee raffle. We'll go to a raffle anyway.
Mhm.
They're all arguing with this boy Drew's fear, of course they're
I know
fighting
there's somebody
here.
saying it's his stage name. I read there it was his stage name. He uses that as his stage name.
Well, I don't know, they're saying he's Airdrie, they're saying he's... I know he's... One thing about him, there's no many celebrities say they're Rangers men, and he's one of them. You wouldn't want to argue with this boy.
Right, Stephen Keith said he can speak to the royalty buys that. It's his family that run it. That's
Aye,
Stephen
not a problem.
Keith.
As I said, I don't know the guys, but I've never invited me down, and every other one had. I don't know if it was a reason, but if they want me to come down, I'll be gladly come down, because it's a Rangers pub. I love to go in and do stuff with them in it. Many a good night.
Hello there, John Jack.
And
Thanks
get
for
them to
joining
watch,
us.
and get them to put it on the television.
Mhm.
Because they've got the internet anyway, get a show on it.
Yep,
It's always good to hear a pub watching it.
I know. I know.
There's loads on there.
I know it
Brilliant.
keeps going too quick. Grant Thompson, great show. Thanks for joining us. Hello, how's Kenny doing? That was Marion Arson.
I'm not sure if Grant's the boy I met for the... Grant, just double checking, I might be wrong. Terrible memory. Are you the boy for the Who tribute band I met the weekend last week and I told you to tune in? If no, I met a guy who was in the Who tribute band and he asked for a sticker and they got it. And I went to see the Small Fakers and I went to see the Who's Who. The guy, the drummer was leaving and he was giving away 4 drums and I got 1 drumsticks. I was so chuffed.
Good for you.
And I was arguing with the taxi driver on the way home. He was being cheeky to me. He was a wee bit ethnic and he was being horrible to me. You know that way, wasn't he? Why drop me at the house and all that? And I'm like, I've got a drumstick.
Getting violent.
I was like, I've got a drumstick, don't you start me.
James Hooks, hello there. John Jack. Kenny Boys joined us. I don't know what that is. James McNichol. Stephen Keith says no worries. Drew McIntyre, real name from his WWE is actually Andrew McLean Galloway.
He's famous. I told you he's more famous than I thought, right? I thought nobody would know who this guy is. Aye, right, so he's well known if you watch this American wrestler. The last American wrestler I remember was
No, that guy says no, mate, I'm fae Dunbar. That guy you thought it was at the concert.
Oh, sorry, Grant. I know the name. I know he comes on here. Aye, so who's that? There's another boy, Grant, somebody. He definitely told me he was going to watch. Aye, so that just shows I think getting an interview with that boy, I think it'd be really popular. It will be hard, but I've got the feelers out for it. I'll try and get Grado to come to the Christmas night out if I could get him.
Paul Martin, can you donate? As I will miss the Christmas do, as in Hamburg, flying back on Sunday for the final. You can donate, Paul Martin. It's a PayPal page. It's on my page.
Aye, Paul's a pal of mine for London Loyal.
Yep. So he's coming for the game, but he's going to miss for Christmas night, you know. So
no, that's fine. Anybody,
definitely.
I'd like to be able to give him it might not sound a lot, but see if you can give him £1,000 minimum or something like that. To the kids, I agree with you. I would give him at least 1 good trip, and then you put a smile on their face. Because when you go in there, it's heartbreaking.
Will be some party. Hopefully, can come. But due to shift work, that's Anne Murphy.
Again, and even if you want to come down later on or whatever.
Yep, definitely. Right, big shout out to John Hill for the staff at the Flower of Scotland bar.
Aye, that's right, John.
A great couple of days in there.
That's Fortuna,
Scott Gillies.
Papa mentioned about she's on the night feast Belfast back away. Well, they'll try to catch up.
I know.
And Papa, I met them in where was I? Greece. The Rangers convention. I forgot where I was now.
So you go that many places, Si?
Well, I was there for, it wasn't Atlanta, I was in Atlanta here. Wherever the convention was, a couple of months, I was only there. Zante, I was there and I met them. Feast Belfast, great couple. It's great the amount of people that are watching a meeting now and they say to me, and you're probably the same, you've all been the you're on it now.
I know.
I watch that Gers TV, it's quite funny and all that. And
aye.
People are quite informative and they're meeting each other on it as well. And
there's a lot more interaction now. You see them interacting on it now.
People are loving it. People like the fact that they can get involved in Rangers chat.
Sometimes I go to read things out and it's irrelevant to us. They're asking somebody else it. Do you know what I mean? So I am a massive fan of Drew. Watch every week, every Tuesday. Catch up if you organise getting him on the show. 100% guarantee. I'll be sneaking through the window for an autograph and photo.
Zanty John jumped in and picks up there. I know John, remind us if a second off for the show as well, if you want to phone up regarding this year. Or else next year it'll be, but next year's ERSA. If you want to give an update tonight, mate, if you've got enough information. I met Ricky Neal at the weekend, John, and he was telling me they're still working on preparation for it. But if you want to get a plug tonight, let me know. We gave it a wee plug last week.
Yeah, I found a way to do that.
There's somebody missing it. I see if we're missing anybody post, guys. It's just because there's so many.
If you've missed your post,
it was last minute with Kenny. He phoned me up and he had a family issue, and I was trying to get a wee cover for him. So that was the reason. We're just trying to multitask, and women can't multitask, so to say.
Right, hello, Mary Creary. It's your first time watching as well. Mind come back and join us. Thanks for tuning in.
Somebody asked how many beers I drink a week as well.
I know I said
that. I seen it and I thought, not enough.
I did see that.
I've always said 2 things, right? See the amount of people that die with stress. Stress is the biggest killer in the world, causes strokes, heart attacks and everything. Nobody in the world's ever died with beer. Beer won't kill you, stress will. That's the motto for the night. Beer won't kill you, stress will.
Right, here Amanda, where's my post? I've done it twice and what's with the check? I think you know I'm a blue nose and by now hen. I don't know what that is.
Who's that?
But that was David Johnson.
I know, maybe they'll talk to each other on it. It's hard to catch up with at times.
But I'm just hoping we have no missed these
So
posts.
guys, we changed on the format of the show, just same days catching up. It's going to be as soon as we get the new couch anyway, we're going to have Sandra's going to basically be running about doing or we'll maybe have it just here, but it'll be on our table or something. But she's going to be doing a more interaction where she'll be on the show as well as talk to you, because you can't see who you're talking to, and I think it's only right the amount of work she's put in to do that. So that's all going to change in the next week or 2. We're just organising it. Try and kill our stuff. There was other things we want to talk about, wasn't there? The Rangers youth team as well. Roby.
Yep.
Robbie Ferguson, if you're still watching the now, Rangers 5, Celtic and all the young boys. I'm hoping to get the Robbie's reviews up and running as soon as he's ready. But Robbie would have been that. What a performance that must have been for the young Bears.
Aye, I know.
Every level the new Rangers seem to be doing well.
Doing what I know.
And the Porto game.
Fantastic, honestly.
The Porto game I thought was outstanding with Rangers. But then I went and watched them playing Livingston at the weekend. Fantastic second half again. First half a bit hard for them, but it's a hard place to go to. But Morelos, in my opinion, people talk about what I sell Morelos and how much you're going to get from him. In my opinion, Wilm, is a player like that, he's unplayable. Let's just enjoy him as long as we've got him. Because the way he's putting the ball in the net now, it's time for a diet. The diet starts, you don't start diets on a Tuesday, you start diets on a Monday.
A diet always starts on a Monday. If it fails that
Monday.
week, you've got to wait to the following Monday. That's one of the rules.
And
Diet Monday.
The camera puts a wee bit of fat on you as well.
£10.
The Rangers won as well, did they? The Rangers ladies, I used to have.
They won their game also.
It's hard to
yep,
keep up. It's hard to keep in touch with what's going on with the Rangers ladies. But and the Colts on Saturday. The Rangers International weekend. It's International weekend. There's no Rangers game on, and Rangers are playing Wrexham at Ibrox, and I'm sure it's a 3 o'clock kick-off. If it's not 3 o'clock, confirm that, guys, and you can pay on the door.
Right, Jim Ward says, good to see Pretty Fair's alright, okay. Right, great. Scott Gillies, Morelos must stay, that's the key. I agree with that one, he must stay. Definitely.
That was about entertainment, you don't want to sell your best entertainers.
Wait till the January. I must be answering somebody there.
Aye. No, he's saying wait till January to sell
Diet with a bottle of blood.
Or wait till January to diet. No, I was going to die in January anyway for a week. But it's a slag signing night.
You're getting it tonight, no me.
Bring back Kenny. No, I mean, there's loads and loads of good stuff happening. We'll have the phone in the second half of the show, guys. Try and keep else we need to update them on. For anybody that didn't see the tribute to Bristol Bar done, what a tribute they done.
That was fantastic, aye, yep. A lot of work put that together.
It cost a lot of money and it was a few £1,000. I'm not going to mention how much. It's not my business, but I know how much they spent on it. And it was a lovely tribute. All the soldiers get free drink.
Did they?
Aye, and they didn't do it in an embarrassing way. It wasn't a case of free drinking them and oh look at us. Took them aside and took a wee corner and sat them down. And they were getting a wee bevy out it.
Very good.
Aye, they did a lot of wee things in Bristol do that they don't advertise in the day because the right reasons.
There was a lot of work put into that side.
And there's a lot of people there.
Right, Wrexham have a good support coming up according to their Twitter page.
Aye, I didn't realise that. That'd be good. So let's make sure we've got the Bears there. I'll be there anyway. Let's make sure we've got the Bears there.
Right, correct, we need to sell him unless we win the Europa Cup.
You don't sell your best players.
No, definitely, I know.
Yeah, guys, another thing, see if you have any ideas for the channel, the show, or anything, let us know. Wee things that you think that'd be good to see if we could do this or that, or get involved in. The main thing we're trying to do is make it different, a wee bit of punk for everything else. I met a lot of guys who go to the Gers TV, it's different. We started watching it because we get a laugh and there's no any rules. In general, it's praising everything Rangers we can. But see if something's a bucket full of shite, we'll just say that. Just tell you. Although we don't swear on it anymore, we did that night. Because it was one of the Waynes one night.
That's right, we're all doing their homework.
Gang ducked all the Waynes, you turned up all anymore swearing.
Wrexham sold 5,000 tickets already,
500.
says Davy McVicker. Oh,
500.
500? Oh, wow.
Like the civil calculator.
Right, okay. 500, sorry, David McVicker. Hello there, David McVicker.
I don't know. The Wrexham support will be for the Green Brigade. I don't know if that's true. Why would they? I don't know if there's I don't know when.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's true. I imagine
500 Wrexham
they're maybe
coming
just
up.
coming up because it's a big day for them. It's international. The B teams, again, they're not going to get big days out.
Wonder Ross says Budweiser's their favourite drink. 55's coming, said Anne Murphy. Hope so. I hope so.
So video calls, right? Davy is watching this live. Davy's the man with that. How we do video calls in the future? We might be able to do that, mate. No, I have no idea. I don't know. There's no point in asking me. I've seen how long it was for me to put that video up at night. I fell asleep. Last night editing the video. Fell asleep on the computer. Then I realised I was doing too much. I needed a break.
Ian Muir said, respect to you in the Bristol bar.
I wasn't involved. I just helped him out a wee bit in it. To be fair, Greg done all the work and his staff. Nothing to do with me. I just got involved with a wee bit of the DJing stuff and that and the sound system.
John Primrose said you could do the Gers TV roadshow. Going to different orange halls, pubs, etc.
Right, we'll put that idea before, but we need to get an invite somebody to try it out. I was looking to do it in Enough Valley. They'd offered to do it, and Agnes had said as well, maybe in St Andrews. So if somebody gives a firm venue that wants to come out on a Friday night or something, we'd certainly go out there and be able to do something. Maybe not even live, but film everything and then put it as part of the show on the Tuesday. Definitely, I'd love to do something like that. But we need to get a wee invite today, guys. You can't just turn up somebody's pub and go,
I know, you were here, the chairs are here.
No, you're in the right pub.
The work that Bristol put into it was absolutely brilliant, guys. We're painting the pub all day. That was James Hooks.
Aye, they were out to, they were literally
painting it.
Aye, doing it all up. And not just that, the cars and all that turned up as well. The Poppy tribute, the lament, the whole thing.
I didn't think they were going to get the poppies done at the other side, but he went
Yeah,
full scale and was like moving lights and all that for it to work.
The whole thing.
Yep.
And it was funny because the Celtic fans are all coming out of Celtic.
The Celtic game.
And they've got all
the traffic.
They've got all the army gear waiting at the top of Duke Street. I think some of the old boys are lasses like the good old days. Before you get cameras. But aye, all the armed forces, they've got all these armed forces vans and all that lying out there, and they've got the military gear and everybody's like, fond memories of old Duke Street. Fun, no, but it was great. And punters came, there's a lot of people who weren't from the area came along and enjoyed it, a lot of soldiers and that. Really, really good. And fair play to them. Go along, guys, see if you get a chance. Suit Street's got so many good Rangers pubs. You've got to Loudon just along for it. The Calvi Club's kind of, you need to get an invite sort of thing, but I'm sure if you know somebody, you get in there. All good places, all good Rangers bars.
Yep.
That are highly welcoming, but you know what? It's all quality beer, quality memorabilia, and in general, you get a great welcome. You've even got Ali Bar along the road a wee bit. Again, great guys in it, and they've always got the flags out and all that, the big parades and all that.
Right, Tony Scott said, is he the only one no drinking? No, Tony, I'm no drinking, so you're not alone.
Aye, guys, if he's a drinker, have a wee drink. If you're ginger drinkers, ginger
and
wine. Did anybody make the ginger wine?
You get to toast the Queen.
See, so it happens.
See,
it
all
show.
happens here at Gers TV.
We don't do politically correct.
Brilliant pub, says Mary Creary. Hi guys, from Jordan Robertson, watching from Campbelltown, Loyal.
Great wee
Hello
place.
there, Duncan Robertson.
Takes forever to get to. It's what you call a peninsula.
A peninsula.
Aye, I think it's 15 or 20 miles from Belfast. I might be wrong with that, but I'm sure it is, because I went down one day, I went down with me Nacho.
Did you?
Aye, that's where I've got. Remember I showed you the whiskey?
That's right.
Whiskey. See if it's fermented in there. Never change your whiskey and put tea in it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you can see that. I drank it one night and I lied to Big Billy because he went, you've drank that whiskey, and I went, haven't you?
You actually see the boat with us, guys.
You don't want to see it. That's a tea. I think that's actual tea bag.
I think that's what it looks like.
No, I've done. I've been that drunk. I threw the tea bag in it.
In it.
Kidded Billy on, I never drank his whiskey. He says to me, keep that forever.
God.
There's a souvenir.
Look at the boat with that, guys. Look.
So what I done was I was drinking. I was listening to the Doors. It was Hug Me Nay. I was listening to the Doors, and I love the Doors, and I got a wee whiskey and another wee whiskey. The next thing you know, the whiskey was gone. So aye. The things you do. Carry on.
Right, we're watching from Loyalist Lark Hall. That's Thomas McEwen. Hello there,
aye, let us
Thomas.
know who's on because I've not had many of that tonight. Plenty of people. We need to keep sharing. What's the numbers as well? Like, share, subscribe.
We've got 213 right now. Share to your groups, guys. Doesn't need to be Rangers pages. Share to any groups you've got on your Facebook. And just share our pages. Get us out there, guys.
I mean, the numbers we've got seen the last couple of months have been staggering.
Yeah.
38,000, 39,000 man in them.
I know.
That's when you combine the two pages. And that's no people that have watched for a couple of seconds. That's up at hundreds of thousands.
That's right.
It's people that have watched for, I think it's for a few, maybe 10 minutes or more, or 15 minutes, but the figures have been outstanding. And some of the other shows that have tried it, and I'm not knocking them because it's hard to do it.
Yeah, it's
the
hard
one,
to
the
keep
only
it.
one I will knock is the one that Slag does. The one on that BBC thing that I try to find. It took me about 4 hours to find it. On the terrace, I'm going to give him a name drop, try and get him a few extra punters because they're doing more than him. Slagging me, which was fair enough. Slag, they've watched all the videos and cut wee bits.
That's it, and made up the
No realising the thing is, it's an amateur show, it's just all fun. And all they done was got us more hits than they got. So that kind of backfired on them. But as a wee plug, if you're looking for something to do when you're on the toilet pan, get your phone out and you want to watch it. It's called From the Terrace. I don't know what they did. They slagged me on it one week and they got popular. That was it. That beer, I can't even slagging me, slag somebody else.
I know. Thomas Arnott says he's having a drink. Monique says outstanding poppy display from Leicester. Incredible to see every side of their stadium with a poppy displaying outstanding.
And the manager wearing the poppy.
Aye, that's right.
Just shows you.
Yep.
And your wee guy Tierney wearing the poppy.
Poppy, well, on this side of the city it wasn't done.
Aye, the only place anywhere in Britain it wasn't done was the Beast End, no the East End, the Beast End.
Right, Robert Williamson is watching for Carlisle. James Palmer, I think I'd bin that bottle, must mean your whiskey bottle.
I know, but I can't because they presented it to me. And
Let's get his name on
I
it.
mean, actually doesn't drink whiskey. His will be perfect still because he get one, I get one. And they done the big presentation and all that. And I was like, I'll never drink that. I will never drink that whiskey. What an honour. 6 months later, I was literally drinking it for the bowl. This is the end of doors. Crazy, but
right, John Leach, Borough Loyal Rutherglen, London Loyal.
I think John works down in London as well.
Right.
He's pally with a lot of the boys down there.
George McRae for Irvine, Donna Robertson. She shared their page and messenger numbers. One show, the Gers TV. Thank you, Donna.
Aye, it's great.
Lex Gillespie watching from Kent. Great job you are doing, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Anne Murphy's watching for Auchinleck in Glasgow, and Sean's watching for Inverness. Cracking show tonight. Good stuff. William Stevens from Bangor, Regis West, Sussex, originally from Springburn and Cumbernauld. God, you're fair been out, William. It's a fair distance.
Aye, no, a lot of people from different parts of Glasgow. A lot of people watch are no fake Glasgow, but they're originally from Glasgow. But it's amazing that the hold at Rangers in Glasgow's got people.
Yep.
We've not any Spanish pubs around there watching in Spain tonight, so I don't know what's happening out there. Is it siesta night?
And we've not had any
fiesta.
We've not had our Americans on either. You're usually here the nightways, guys.
Aye, so give us a shout if you're further abroad, let us know.
Australia and Hawaii.
Like, share, what we're trying to do tonight, see if you see any football boards or no, maybe. What I was trying to do, guys, if anybody could help with us, right? If anybody's got a wee bit of spare time, we'll sit and watching. And see like the portal boards and some of the teams that we're playing, stick it on them as well. See if we can get a further afield audience, just to try and get the numbers up a wee bit more.
Any other like football pages that are out there, just stick it on, eh?
Aye, just to get it up there, just for the night, just to see how high we can go. Plans for a Hugmanay show, that's going to be good.
Aye, I'm looking forward to that
one. Man, you heard the boys singing that
higher
and higher again. And hopefully I'm going to get him in. I want to phone him this week for a chat. And it was his birthday last week, so I've left him to it. But hopefully get him in and play tunes live. And other ideas we're going to try and work on as well.
Marion says she's here. She's in Texas.
Aye, I didn't realise Marion was
Hello,
there.
Marion. Si, did you get any news from the women's house?
We done a wee update at the start of the show, Thomas. Sandra will give a quick update now.
Right, Thomas, yes, we've started Lynn's house. The toiler has been out. The guy has been out fixing our other things for her. But yeah, we've started the room and we're going back tomorrow. So we're getting there. So it's a week and a half, I think it should take us.
Or a better way of doing it. Lynn's on anyway now, so Lynn, maybe if you want to do a wee update as well. But Lynn's on. But aye, we've started it and it's all underway.
Yeah, but it should be a week and a half to start to finish. So
we're just picking up paint before we go here.
That's right. So Lynn, we got donated paint, so we've even got the paint to paint it for you.
That's how I look emotional. I was overcome with emotion.
Oh dear, oh. But aye, it's doing good, and honestly I couldn't have done it without you. So without you it wouldn't have been done. So thanking you, each and every one of you.
All the locations are turning up now.
Right, listening in Stornoway, that's Stephen McLeod. Ian Anderson, your show is brilliant, keep going. Watching from Colchester, originally from Lenzie. That was Ian Anderson. Thomas McEwen, we've already read that one.
Aye.
Time Lapse Pro, bit late, but thought you were on previous two performances versus Hearts. I don't know that. Oh, your thoughts on the previous two performances, Rangers two performances.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at that.
I know.
Forgetting everything. What games? The last two games?
Yes.
I thought I can't criticise Rangers at all, do I? I think Rangers are playing fantastic. The way we're playing football, the style, one of the biggest credits I've got to give Gerrard. Two things. One, he's turned Ryan Jack from a player into a fantastic player.
Yeah.
He's turning him into a model version of Gerrard. He may never get as good as him, but I'll tell you what, he's took him aside and here's how you do it. Listen to me, and he's got that wee bit extra panache about him now. As well as that, all the players are bought into his team. You're watching players on the bench all want to come on and play for him. You see the desire. Nobody's angry to be on the bench. They're not happy enough, but you can see they're still pals. When they're scoring, they're coming off the park. The players,
and they've got the harmony there.
The actual players as well. Everybody's coming onto a game. Everybody's fighting for each other. Morelos has been taken aside. behave yourself.
Yeah,
He's
alright,
behaved himself.
definitely.
And what is he doing? Scoring more goals.
He's knuckled right down.
Aye, you can't play great football when you're not in the park. Even Big Shagger, he's doing great. He's behaved himself a lot more. Saves are brilliant. And you get Big Wes coming in, covering them. All the players are all playing as a unit. And we've got a fantastic squad now. You can always get better. Definitely. But I've got to say, Barisic, somebody's mentioned him here.
I know, I see
What a
that,
signing.
yeah.
We were campaigning to get the bandage on his head to get to make
They're
him
saying
better.
it's showing why
you
we
don't
brought him
need
to
to.
Ibrox.
Aye, again, and why he's an international. Croatia, he's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
And another good thing is all these young boys that are watching, they're doing really well with Rangers, but they must be saying, why would I want to leave Rangers when I can get to Stevie Gerrard's Rangers team?
I know.
The hunger's there. That's one of the words somebody's wrote there.
Morelos is a model player now, guys. Yeah,
Exactly,
I agree with you,
exactly.
Jim Ward. Yep, definitely. He's grew up.
And he's still a young boy, you know, he's still a young boy. And people must be watching that. I was watching it the other day, right? I'm watching Rangers and I'm thinking, the goalie scores against, Morelos scores against Livingston. That's unplayable. You can't stop a player like that. Basically, he's got the ball, when a player's that good, he scores. He either scores or it just goes by the post. But as far as playing him after the game, park, you can't do it. And Porto, let's not forget, Porto are a fantastic team. Knocked out the Champions League with Liverpool, who went on to win it last season. Porto were in the quarter-finals with him, and for 15 minutes in Ibrox, they were dead on their arse. They were dead, and they looked about. You can see them looking at the stand. And the last time I saw a team like that, and the punters that will remember this can agree with me or disagree with me. The last time I seen a world-class team being put in their arse with a Rangers team like that was Marseille with 10 minutes to go when Rangers done a 2 each comeback. That was the last time I seen it when the crowd had got to them. The players had already done it in the park, and the crowd had got to them, and the combination of the two of them, they just didn't want to be there. Fantastic.
Andrew Bluebell says Stevie G is doing a great job. He is that.
He is. You know, I criticised him when I thought he was struggling at times. He just needs to win this trophy. It's a big one for him. Get the monkey off the back, get the trophy, and then get the double header against Celtic, and I think we'll be fine. We'll go on. We'll do it.
Monique says, did you see the Gerrard interview when he says that he doesn't know why people say Davis has become a good player, as he thinks Davis was always smart, a great player, he just needs fitness.
The only thing I think we needed when we signed him again was match fitness. But then he's now going to become the Mace capped Northern Ireland player, and then soon he's going to be the Mace capped British player, and that's all going to happen the next 2 years if he stays.
Do you remember you were saying about the thing with it? I thought somebody would have picked up on that because I was waiting to hear that outside the Gers TV because that's what happens.
I'm actually going to contact Rangers this week and say to them, why don't we look into Rangers playing Northern Ireland when he does become the Mace capped British player? What an honour for the boy.
Definitely.
Because Northern Ireland, I'm not going to know what to give him a testimonial if it is that.
I know.
I'm sure he's never had a testimonial before. And who else? Rangers captain. And he's a captain of Northern Ireland, I'm sure. And he's been a captain of Rangers in the past. What a great player. What an honour.
I think in 3 or 4 years Morelos will be at the Spanish or English big teams, says Kevin Arnold.
I hope he just stays with Rangers.
I know.
Again, I get what people are saying there, but you know what? It's Rangers for me. Numbers, we're looking at great numbers by the way, guys. Fantastic numbers.
Yep, definitely. Right, shout out to the base loyal guys, that's Jimbo McDonald.
Aye.
Hello there.
Please, yep. Me placed in Ayrshire.
Yep. Ian Muir says Davis is controlling your midfield, never too old. I agree with you there.
He's controlling it alongside your man Ryan Jack now, and see between the two of them,
I like Ryan Jack,
the young and old.
The
two of them
have combining well.
They've combined brilliant, and you've got Arfield coming in now and again. And when Arfield comes in, you've got that wee bit extra dig. It's fantastic. Honestly, it's fantastic.
Right, we need to win this League Cup, but we'll launch the squad onto greater things, and we'll get a wee taste of what it's like to be proper winners.
They need to be winners, and that's the big thing. As much as I hate Celtic or whatever else, you've got to remember they're the champions, whether we like it or not. I like saying it, breaks my heart, but they're the champions and we need to knock them off their perch. The big thing with them is they're so used to turning up for games and winning, they just need to be there and win. And even when it goes wrong, they'll win. You put them in their arse twice in December and they'll not be feeling that way anymore. All of a sudden, you're changing the pedestal, and that's what you do.
You're changing the pedestal.
Two bloody noses in December, and then we'll see who's confident for the rest of the season. And you know what? If we get beat the two of them, then we probably don't deserve anything. So that's the way you look at it. But right now, Rangers look as if they could give them a right good turn.
I agree with
Very
that.
confident in them.
Who's your favourite player in the current squad? Says John Ramsey.
What's that?
Who's your favourite player in the current squad?
My favourite player is would probably be Morelos. I just think everything the guy does is fantastic. But I've got to say, watching Defoe, the age him and he can come on, and the first 2 or 3 steps that Defoe did, I think honestly, and I'm genuinely mean this, anywhere in Britain, his first 2 or 3 touches are as good as any player. I get the fact that you could argue there's players in England and everything else, and he's getting older. But I'll tell you what, see if it's 10 minutes to go, you bring Defoe in, I always think he's going to score. Because players are jaded, they're getting a bit tired, they're taking their eye off the ball, and bang, 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 they speed him. That's what you call a guy that's a proper athlete who's made sure he's still fit, even when he's not in the park, he still keeps himself fit and mentally tuned. So between the two of them, I love it with bits of 2 of them. Other than that, I'm loving watching the whole team now. It's a squad.
Right, Bluebell says, should we get a third striker in loan in January to give Morelos and Defoe a break?
Aye, but I'd already said the boy Lyndon Dykes, but he's not done much in the last couple of months. We can't go around with the boy Shankland. I don't like the argument saying, oh, you're buying the boy Shankland because he's a Rangers man, and other Rangers fans have came to the club recently haven't been so good. But that's not the boy's fault. He's playing, but is it Dundee United now?
Yeah.
He's scored goals. Everywhere he's went, he's scored goals. Bring him into Ibrox, get him before he's too dear. He's going to give you effort anyway, and he's a third striker, so it's not as if you're taking a massive chance.
James Palmer says, Morelos or your super goalkeeper? Must be who's the
who's your favourite?
Aye.
I was actually thinking, James, when I was watching watching Rangers, I didn't think I would ever see a better striker than McCoist, because McCoist, on the park, in my opinion, as a goal scorer, not a player, as a goal scorer, just to score goals. McCoist, everything he touched turned to gold when it mattered, and he done it with style, panache, class, everything. But Morelos is slowly changing my mind that he could actually overdo it at Super Alley one day when it comes to on the park scoring goals. But he's still got a long way to go. But I'll tell you what, the class the boy's got.
If you ever did have to choose which one would win between the cup final and the league match in December, which would you choose?
It's quite simple to me. There's no choice about it. Rangers need to win the 2 games.
Yep, definitely. I agree with that.
And see the fans and the team go in with that mentality, then we deserve to be losers.
I think it's possibly done. I think they can do it.
We deserve to be losers. Yep. You don't get if the apprentice boys are there, the attitude of surrender.
I know they had no chance. I know.
If they did that attitude against the Germans in the Second World War,
I think it's possible they can do it.
You need to have the attitude that we need to win 2 games, and we're going to win 2 games.
Yep.
And they all see the Rangers team with Walter Smith. They would have went in to win the 2 games. Soon as his team would have went in to win the 2 games, you might not win them, but when you start thinking, what one can you lose? You take your eye off the ball.
Aye, because you're going to win the 2.
I think Rangers will win the 2 games, 100%.
David Brown says a cup final.
I'm getting some questions tonight, innit?
Yeah, I know.
It's like mastermind.
He's a poacher, that's what we need.
Of course he is.
Both games, no surrender, said Paul Martin. I agree there.
Aye. Well, listen, any use London guys, Paul, any's want to come on, because I met them, I was talking to them last week, they were in Wood Street. I've seen him in Wood Street. If any of you guys, I've told you, but you're drunk, he's never remember. If he's ever want to come on the show and he's always up for a few days, he's welcome to come in. Even if it's just sitting around me and watching it, but he's always welcome.
Right, Pete WG Max says, what's your thoughts on Ferguson from Aberdeen?
I've seen it tonight. I only found out tonight we were talking about it on the way in. The boy's not a bad player. He's Barry Ferguson's cousin, I believe.
That's right.
I'm sure he's his cousin or nephew. He's one of the 3.
It's his cousin, I think.
I'm not that keen on the boy, but he's probably Aberdeen's best player. But Aberdeen are keek. But I suppose if you're taking one of the better players after them, they'll look the same a wee bit maybe. But I'm not that keen on the guy personally. I don't think he's that great.
Linda Ross says yes, we can win both games. I agree with you there, Linda. Alan Simpson said the same. Thinks we can win both games. Yeah, I think if they go with that mindset, can be done, Si.
First one, see the thing is, nobody, and this is our fault as well, on the park we've given them a good doing, right? We did last season twice. But we never gave them a scoreline good doing. And Rangers need to give him a 3 or 4-0.
Aye.
A fright. Their best players, their leader's Scott Brown, right? But Brown only likes it when he's bullying and he's
been allowed to do it.
And when he's allowed to do that, whether people like me saying this or no, I don't care. He is a good player. His records prove that, as much as I despise the guy. On the park, he's a bully when we let him do it. When we don't let him do it, then it's different. Then he doesn't like that, and he's a coward. So we need to force him into that and force Celtic into the fear and play our own game. Because see, when we let other teams dictate how we play, like Hearts at Tynecastle, Celtic at Ibrox, we become a different team, and we're not a good team. or a team that's playing below our standards, play the way the Rangers way, and we will knock hell out of them in 2 games.
Breaks your heart when you see them playing like that, but doesn't it?
Don't lower your game, don't change your game for Andy. If you change it, it's different. I can understand if it was a world-class team. But we never changed our game against Porto. Possibly did for 10-15 minutes, but in general, we never. Loads of people say Derek Ferguson's son.
It's Derek Ferguson's son, so
it's
his nephew.
So it's Barry Ferguson's
his nephew.
Derek Ferguson's boy.
Yep.
I've not seen enough of the boy to think he should sign with Rangers, but I know Derek quite well. He's a nice enough guy. I know he gets pelters. There are a lot of Rangers fans, but take people as you find them. And Barry, I like Barry as well.
You're Donna Robertson. She just got to go to bed and watch her Gers TV. So we're in bed with Donna the night.
In bed with Donna. Was that not a film years ago?
I don't know.
In bed with Madonna.
We're in bed with Donna.
Is it about the guy that came back for the kebab shop?
Jeez, oh. Right, I will tape you up, and that's at offer size to Darren Simpson.
Aye, what offer?
I don't know what offer was. I don't know, I've missed that.
I must be seeing things before.
Si, what people forget and realise is that when we lost against Celtic, we had Ojo and Arabo.
Yep.
First game against, and then so Fear got to them.
And the young boys, it's a massive game.
All right, Fear got to them, right? Okay.
But then again, we were a squad. We shouldn't have played them in. I think everybody knew we played the right team, but it doesn't matter. It's in the past. But you're asking me how I see it. So it's only my opinion. That's how a lot of different people and guess. Because my opinion is just what I think.
Yep. Betty McKenzie says, how many goals has Morelos scored since joining Rangers? Since signing for Rangers? Let us know. Somebody tell us. So who asked that? Betty McKenzie.
We need to jump to him with 69.
69? Is that how many goals?
I don't know if that's how many goals or if that was an offer.
If that was Donna in her bed. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on here, man. This is a family show, remember?
Deary me, what's happening tonight? We need to stop showing them too much
Alan
respect.
Simpson,
Definitely,
right.
James McNichol, we need to stop showing them respect.
Alan's talking
about them.
Alan's talking about the London boys coming in. Anytime at all, just contact me and you're fine. You don't need to drill with me, all the boys are for. Gadget John, what a name that is, Gadget John.
Gadget John. David Brown says 55's coming, Broxy 2, aye, it is 69. Monique, you were right, good on you.
What time we're having a wee break in a minute?
If you like. What time are we at?
Sort of
It's 9:30.
Aye, so 2 minutes time we're going to we'll do a wee catch up what we're doing. It's only a 3-minute break. Guys, it's just a 3-minute break to grab some beers out, get the whiskey and munch ready, and then the show's going to go back on, so don't need to disappear anywhere. So a wee recap of the first half of the show, just basically telling you that Lynn's kitchen, Lynn's
wee room.
It's wee room basically is now going to be getting done. It's all underway. Hugh Burns is coming on next week, possibly the boy Brian Matthews the week after. Other than that, guys, everything's happening. Christmas night out. Rangers are basically at the top of 2 groups. The young boys are playing fantastic. Every team the young boys seem to be playing, they seem to be beating. It's all happening, guys. Give us a couple of minutes, we'll be back. It's a great wee after. It's a great wee video again. Kenny caught up with Marvin Andrews, the legend.
Sorry guys, I need to
and he did a wee chat about the new book that came out, 10 Players, 10 Guys. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Maximum, guys. Stay on, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back in a minute.
We're here at the famous Stonefield Tavern in Blantyre. Now we're here because 10 matches, 10 players. It's a book launch. Marvin, what do you make of the book?
I haven't actually read it or anything like that, but from looking at it, obviously the players who are there, would tell you that, it's a good read. Obviously Christmas is coming up, so I'm sure a lot of people can buy it for their family members who are Rangers fans to have a read of the stories of these great players who once played for Rangers Football Club and give their all.
And the thing is, Stuart's just a fan just like the rest of us, and he's put this all together. That must take a lot of patience and credit to him.
Yeah, credit to Stuart. Obviously, I thank God that he gave him the vision to even do it. 10 players, obviously, is absolutely fantastic, and I'm very grateful and I'm very humble to be part of that 10 players because Rangers have so much legends, and for Stuart to come up with the players that he selected to do it is a great idea from Stuart.
No, it's great. It's just great to see so many people, especially during the week, come together to support Stuart. It's fantastic. The pub is busy and everyone's enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, it shows you the power of the Rangers family. You know, want anything to do with Rangers Football Club or somebody who's a Rangers fan and anything to help the club and, to support the club in any way, they always come out. And it shows the character of the fans. It shows the unity and the love and the togetherness that, Rangers fans have when, one of their own is doing something that is productive and obviously helping promote the club and obviously the ex-players as well.
It's fantastic to speak to you here at the Gers TV. Just a lot of our viewers on the Gers TV would want me to ask this question. It's probably asked loads of times. How do you think the season will plan out for Rangers this season?
At this present time, it's looking very good. They have the ammunition, they have all the equipment and the materials to make this season a memorable season, which hasn't been for a long period of time in the Rangers Football Club. So I think this season, the way things set up at this present time is exciting. I'm excited, just like every other fan, that is going to plan out to be a fantastic season. Only time will tell.
Thank you, Marvin. One little thing. Can you tell everyone to tune into the Gers TV before we go?
Tune into Gers TV. Keep online, keep watching, and always keep believing. God bless you.
Thank you, Marvin.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us. That's us back. 2 wee seconds.
That's your best, guys. Just because we remind that you can hear us alright. Everybody can hear us. Regarding so just something that back out. A different me tribute there, guys, something different. Very rarely I'm going to ever put a Celtic picture up or a picture for opposition, but I think when you get a club like Rangers who always remember our people that fought for the army, the navy, the RAF, whatever, and they gave the ultimate sacrifice. If you've got a guy who fell off sending the city, they won't remember, they forget all about it and ignore him. I think, and then when the VC, we had the wee decision, we'll put it up or we don't. And I thought we'll put it up, we'll put it in the machine, because that's why we are the people, and it's why they'll never ever be the same class as Rangers.
Robert's William say it's a bit quiet, Si. Right, I'm on.
Just me? Is it just me? It's a bit quiet, guys.
Or is it me too? Is it me as well? Right, shocking that, Si. And Sandra, think it's okay taking shots in the background right there.
Guys, just let us know you can hear us alright. Seeing it's a bit quiet. I don't know if it's just one person that can't hear us right. Sometimes it's your own system, no yours.
Fix your box, Si, says David McVicar.
I'm going to fix it right there. I'm just fixing this.
Line okay, Davey?
That should be us.
Sounds a wee bit low. Fix your
Story
box.
box, I'm not Right, guys, let us know how that is. I forgot to put the mic on. I done what it's called in here a Kenny. Is that any better? Just give us a thumbs up, let us know that's better, because I did multitask here. I had 3 things today and I didn't realise I put that down. Because with the wee picture, we decided the last minute there, guys, just a wee reminder that we were going to put the Rangers player for the Army and for the Warriors, and then we were going to do the Celtic guy as well. And the only reason we're doing it is because they shamefully don't want to remember.
You know, I think that's disgusting.
Especially when, if anybody's good enough for Her Majesty the Queen or King at the time, if they're good enough for the leaders of the country, they're good enough for us to give them a wee bit of remembrance when they win the VC. So that's why we've done that, guys. I hope you can hear me. Let me know. Give us a thumbs up here. Everything's went pause for a second here.
Everything's paused for us. It's froze. Wee thumbs up, guys. Let us know.
It's all went paused. I don't know what's happened.
It's froze for us.
Shouldn't be. I think that might just bump in a minute with hundreds of comments. If not, keep talking for a second. But I turned on anyway. Everything's gone.
Yep, everything's gone. Maybe we'll just keep going.
It looks like it's all gone. I don't see any problems.
It's just that that's not moving, so that's frozen.
Aye, so there might be a problem with the feed with the stream menu, guys. But if it is, let us know. Guys, if anybody's wanting to phone
Aye,
in,
microphones helped. I can see it here. Willis the Roggen thumbs up, so it's just that.
aye, so our screen's frozen now, so we'll leave it at that anyway, guys. So that's why we've got. This is a Sandra tells me I'm not allowed my phone.
And I've got mine tucked in. I've got mine tucked in there.
The sneaky phone there. Guys, so we'll keep doing the shoutouts now. If you want to do a call in, it's the last 3 digits. If you already know who your digits are, you can phone it. And you can let us know. Just make sure you can hear us alright, guys. That was Kenny's interview. Kenny met the boy for the book. And you're winning that book.
Tatty Thomas.
Tatty Thompson.
Thompson, that's right, Thompson.
What's his real name again? Is it Stuart?
Don't know.
I think it's Stuart. And if you're wanting, basically, if you want to win the book, you just share as much as you like. A load of guys people have been doing it already. And as many Rangers pages. We've been staying on almost 200 the whole show, man, which is unbelievable.
Been great.
Just want to get back up there. If everybody on here quickly does a wee share, again, I'll take it back up. We're at 184.
Take the numbers back
and I watch
up,
all these streams on our channels, do you know many get there. So it's brilliant.
I know. So we're doing the competition tonight about sharing.
Aye, we're doing that for 2 things. So
right,
we're going to do 2 prizes. The book, the guy wins the book. Or the book signed by Andy Gorham, and the second prize will go to
the goodies, the wee
we'll just do a wee bag with all the stuff on it.
Keep sharing, guys.
And we'll send it all out, guys.
Right, have we moved up?
Hold on a minute, crackling noise just a bit that comfy. Hold on a minute.
No, it must have just moved there.
Aye, just double check, guys. Where we are with that, because we didn't have any
snap crackle pops. He's marrying.
I don't know what happened. We didn't have any feedback, and it's just all appeared. Hundreds of people say cracking. I thought they said cracking show, but they're going cracking sound. I don't know. Is it crackling? They've actually said right. So just let us know who it is. Right?
Is it fixed yet, guys?
Is that one moving? Is it? I don't know what's happening.
It might be me because are my hair rubbing?
I fear because every time I ask Sandra, she's turned on. She's saying, "I look at you, say." But the mic's are on. It shouldn't be a problem, guys. Everything should be alright. You know, I'm just the stream.
Crackling noise, guys.
Right. So where would that be for? See that me or you? So I'm going to move this.
It's not me because I've not moved anything. It's been you.
Aye, possibly. I'll just set that there. I think that should be it, guys.
Hey, Elvis Brown. Hello, Elvis. How are you doing? He's shared. Ah, Sandra, that's much better.
Right, we're finally back, guys. Anyway, we're going to do call on if anybody wants to phone in.
And you know, guys, you leave your last 3 digits so we know who you are.
Aye, and this is what happens, guys, when you realise it's just an amateur show. We'll never claimed that this time we be professional, and sometimes it's a 2-man team, sometimes a 3-man team. But see, the gadgets that Davey's got is we can press buttons here and do everything. So we're getting there. We're getting there. That and the fact that you could argue that you shouldn't really get drunk on a show as well. I'll tell you what, if I ever get to Hollywood, I'll be going like, I wasn't drinking the show, and that wasn't me, never.
I can't sit back, I need to sit forward.
Aye, no, brilliant, no. All kidding aside, guys, thanks for the as it goes back up there, just a bit up to 100 now.
Yep.
Just a couple more people want to do the likes and shares on it.
Wee share, guys, get the numbers back up, please.
If you want to phone, we just need the last 3 digits. You can come on and phone. And what we'll do there is we'll get a wee chat with you, even if it's just somebody new.
Yep.
It's always good if we get somebody new or we get a regular. But there's so much to talk about with Rangers. If it's one of the guys that's helped out Lynn, even.
Aye, give us a wee phone and let us know what you think.
If it's somebody that's want to come to Christmas night out, anybody that's want to talk about anything Rangers, any comments, anybody that went to the 5-0 game against Celtic youth team would be great, because I've not even seen an update on it, I've just seen the score.
There you are, Michael Johnson, hello from Hawaii. We were looking for you earlier.
Does Michael live there? I thought
yes,
he was on holiday.
No, he lives there.
Oh, right, aye.
That's what I was saying, we couldn't see him earlier, so he must just be up, so good morning.
Aye, oh, brilliant, man.
Hello, Peter Morris, how are you doing? I don't know if that's my mate Peter.
I've got a pal Peter in Australia.
That could be him.
Could be him.
Could be him.
Could just be getting up about 5 in the morning or something.
Aye,
so guys, you all know the number of the show. It comes up on there. We call it the 1872 number.
Yeah.
You can call it, have a wee chat. chew the fat about anything Rangers.
And if you've called previous, we will have your number logged, so when your name
The other
comes
thing
up.
as well, if you want to phone in, if you get an event coming up and you're like, I wouldn't mind getting a wee plug.
Yep. Anybody? Charles Duthie, if I call in, do you have a translator? She's got a raging Aussie accent now.
Aye, that'd be brilliant. No, listen,
We'll try our best.
do you know what? That would be good, just for a laugh. If you use a wee phone,
Yep.
let us know your number. All we care about is if it's a Rangers fan and it's somebody who wants to talk about the club. You can have
Yes.
any accent you like.
Mhm.
Okay, any accent you like.
Don Carmichael, hello there. Shout out to the strawberry pastry, whatever that is. I just squashed sitting down. Oh, I sat in
Alright,
it.
okay.
Hello, Tony Scott. You keep half that Budweiser.
But aye, great guys. It's always great just to see the different people interacting for all over the world now. That's the big thing for us. It's all over the world they're
Yep.
interacting for. So
I
we
know
can.
that annoys you.
I know it annoys me. Davey's gave us a remote control. You can do everything here, honestly.
So we can be here, so it's all good. Shared to multiple Rangers and Unionist pages, thank you.
Brilliant,
That's
guys.
good, Lex.
Anybody, we've promoted the PUP, we've promoted the Apprentice Boys of Derry, we've promoted what was the third one?
The Noe.
The Noe band.
The
No, that was
Culture
the
Night,
PUP.
the PUP Noe Hall
Aye,
Band.
what was the third one we done? Was Armadale?
Armadale, Masonic Halls. That was
Masonic Calls. Was that
Apprentice
another-
Boys
that
of
was
Derry.
Apprentice Boys,
Yep.
so was the third one we were going to shout out to.
Yeah, can't mind it.
Just to do
now.
it again.
Right,
So
right,
they're not
right,
going to
I'll
go on
get
the
it
page,
back.
but all these organisations are having new
There,
events.
it's there. It's Portadown Loyal Rangers
They're going to have the
Supporters Club.
Rangers game live.
Yep, that's
aye,
it.
in Portadown.
Yes.
Number 1 district on order.
Mhm.
And if you're ever in Portadown area, you need to go to Hilda's for apple pie. Hilda.
Is it good?
Oh, it's not just that. The welcome you get for Hilda when you go is fantastic. Is that Monique? Monica?
Yeah, that's there, Monique, but I can't do that
I just
because
do that.
aye, but look, aye, right, go.
See,
right.
who's the man? Hiya. Oh, can you hear?
Can you hear?
Is that man plugged in?
Yep.
Hello?
Right, stay there.
Oh no, I never
Monique.
answered it. Ah,
Oh,
I never realised. I need to phone back again. I didn't realise there's 2 buttons. Right. That one. Phone back, Monique. Monica, phone back. Where's Monique?
Monique, where are you? Where did you go?
Phone back. I didn't press the answer. I thought I did. Aye. So what was I talking about there? Aye, Hilda.
Hilda
If you ever
for
go
the
to,
apple
if you ever
pie.
go, it's where the Orange Order was formed, and Hilda takes you in. Dan Winter's cottage. Jim Trotter's still watching. He'll tell you he's a regular. He goes for the apple pie and the stories. The stories are fantastic, and she's a direct descendant to the Dan Winters and the people that formed the Orange Order, and where the battlefield and that was. It's all there in this wee farm, and the welcome you get outstanding. I know you phoned back, but we seen it. But I pressed the wrong button. Monique, that's it now. So that's okay.
That's us.
This time,
Monique. Hello.
hello. There's no answer.
Want me to do it for
Hello.
up there?
Aye, try it for up there if you can.
Right, no, but I'll know wear an earpiece, right? Because
Just
it's
for
got
now, aye,
yes,
just-
I'm
just
going
for
to
the
get
try
opt
it.
in.
Monique, just keep trying. I don't know what it is because there's only 2 is normally 3. It's a wee bit harder. I'll catch you in some random.
I know it keeps trying to get
God knows
through.
why try to phone because we just put you back down. You know the song, lie down and grunt.
Right, go again. That's
One
alright.
of these days I'll let him on. Why would anybody for the monkey mob back to phone the show? Do you know what I mean? But oh, there's one just appeared watching
Oh.
as well. Right, you lasted long, pal. Obsessed. Brilliant, but I forget we need the phone just once we get the phone sorted here. It shouldn't be a problem in a wee minute.
It keeps
That's
freezing.
sorted. Right, so can you get
I'll
that?
go there.
Hello. Hello.
No working?
No, not hearing a thing in it. No reason for it. Hello.
Ah, is that
Aye,
Sandra?
got you now. Perfect. How's things?
Nice, got you.
Aye, so it's just me. Sandra's doing a wee bit of technical because a Celtic fan decided
Oh,
he
no,
wants
it's
to
alright.
watch us. But we can still
Aye,
hear
there
you.
was a phone and I never got an answer. I just went straight on to the live video to see what you were saying. So I know you had kind of some technical issues. How
Aye.
are you both anyway?
Aye, no, all's great, all's good. Sandra's just doing a wee job on the computer now, but it's all good. How you? How you keeping?
I'm brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Si. Kind of gutted that we need to go on an international break. But other than that, all good.
Do you know what the one thing we just
Aye,
said there? See the last 2 years, every time the Rangers are on top of a game, we've got an international break.
I know, it's ridiculous, man. It's like 1 minute you think it's absolutely perfect because we're top of the league, we're even on points for the cup, for the cup, for the league. Do you know what I mean? For the Europa Cup, we're all in a good place, and it's like, do you want to rest your players for 2 weeks, or do you want to just get back at it? Do you know what I mean? And just keep playing.
Unfortunately, you've got international football that nobody, I don't know anybody that watches it anymore. See if you do, fair enough.
I know.
The only game I'll be watching if I get a chance is in the Northern Ireland game. I'll be hoping they do well. Other than that, I've got no interest in Scotland.
Definitely. 100%. You've also got I'm sure the Utes are playing on Saturday.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to go and watch that. So the plan is watch that.
They'll be good.
And I'm at a 21st on Saturday night, but I'll still get to watch some of the game.
Aye, no, definitely. Obviously, a couple of comments, man. Like you were obviously commenting about the whole Morelos thing. Obviously, I commented, like physically wrote, but I know you and Sandra are up to your eyeballs in comments. 100% agree with you, by the way, Si, with the whole Morelos thing. I think just looking or even thinking about selling them for money is just a bit ridiculous, to be honest. And I think it'll probably send a really bad message out if they even thought about selling them.
Yeah, if you sell them, you've got to buy somebody. You've got to buy somebody to cover them right away.
100%. But there was a thing going on about who is it? It's a Dundee United.
Aye, Shankland. Aye. But again,
I suppose they were bringing him as a third striker.
Aye, that's who I'd like to see coming in because he loves the Rangers and he can score goals. But what I will say is, one thing about it is I like the fact that people are dreaming about all this fantasy figures because a player's only worth the money people pay for him. But when Morelos is scoring goals now, he's clearly showing that he wants to be with the club and he's enjoying it. So why would you care about money? Because money's it's a material figure. At the end of the day, Rangers mean more than money. And if that boy scores a goal, the joy you can see off him, it's a no-brainer.
Aye, 100%. Definitely. And that's the thing, Si. But you get that though. It's nearly. We've got a 2 week break. We've got a good few. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but a good few 5-6 games, and then it's a January transfer window. So there's going to be rumours. There's going to be people just trying to wind us up. Do you know what I mean? But
of course, listen, the whole story they want to talk about Rangers. That's all. See, the day that changes, that's when you worry about it.
Exactly, and that's the thing. We know what Gerard's like. We've had him, do you know what I mean, for a good amount of time now. We know he's not going to be stupid and he's not going to sell the good players on. But I also agreed with you what you said earlier. I do think that having that third backup striker is a good opportunity. But it's hard to think about bringing anybody in when you've got Morelos is on point. Do you know what I mean? And then as soon as Defoe comes on, he's scoring, he's on point. So I just think it's fantastic. See having such a comfortable decision. Do you know what I mean? If you think about it, see if you have any person in any position in our team right now, there's a backup on everything. Do you know what I mean? Yep. Maybe minus Tav. I think if Tav was to be injured, I know we've got Polestar, but that's a bit shaky.
Well, we've got.
But in general,
you've got I'm terrible for names tonight. You're a man for Liverpool. He's a natural right back. I forgot his name now. I'm trying to do three.
I don't know who you're talking.
Aye, your man is playing left back.
Flanagan.
Flanagan, he's a right back.
Flanagan's also a right back. Actually, I knew that you say that. I suppose if Flanagan could jump in, to be fair, totally forgot about him. I don't know what's going on with him at all. I suppose you would have Flanagan and obviously Polestar as a backup.
But it's all wee things. We're worried about players getting injured right now. They're no injured. They're getting a wee break. Get him a break, come back, be fitter than everybody else and let's go for it. That's the way I see it.
100%. Definitely. And I think it's fantastic seeing, obviously, you'll probably see it on Facebook as well, the amount of people that have stopped commenting about Tavernier now. I feel like, see the past 2 or 3 games,
but Rangers have always...
It's really good to just see them better in it now.
Rangers have always had a kind of scapegoat. And don't get him wrong, he did deserve pelters, but he deserved to get dropped more than anything. But he didn't deserve pelters, but he deserved a bit of criticism. But we've always had a scapegoat since I can remember.
I know, it's just how it goes, man. It's such a big team, you're going to have that scapegoat, do you know what I mean?
My dad and my brothers used to tell me about Jim Denny, and I met him, he came to one of my dinners, and you know what, you couldn't meet a bigger blue nose in your life than this guy Jim Denny. What a lovely guy, and he didn't bother about the fact he still gets laughed at for his playing days with Rangers, but what a lovely man, honestly, lovely guy.
Honestly, that's the thing, but it's some, you can laugh, but when it comes down to it, it's what you're proud to be, do you know what I mean? But one of the things we touched up on, I don't know about you, but a couple of people were kind of mentioning like Aribo. Now, I went to a game a couple of weeks ago, and Aribo was really pushed back, do you know what I mean? And like, when I was watching Aribo playing, Barisic was running up on his side, sprinting up the field, and Aribo was just like proper behind him, and we were all getting really frustrated. We're like, going to just run forward, you know what I mean? Like, do what you're meant to do. And I think another person that we should mention is Aribo, because I think the past 3 games as well, he's got his confidence back, and I think he's done absolutely fantastic the past couple of games.
I agree with everything you're saying there. The only thing I will say with Tav as well is he's not got the Candyman now, and you do appreciate the amount of work they've done together. But that's football, do you know what? We've got to get new guys in. We've got Jordan Jones to come back soon. It's all good. It's all good.
I see that thing. That's the thing about Tav. People looked at it as a negative side. People were saying Tav was able to hide behind Candyman. I don't think that was the case. I just think he was just having that partnership and knew that immediately changed without any. Do you know what I mean? It changed. He never had any notification. It was just he's gone. That's it. And it took Tav time to build up on your relationship.
Aye, there's a wee element of your support like to turn a victory into an own goal. We always like to complain. And don't get me wrong, I'm one of them sometimes. I think it's a Scottish thing, you like to complain and moan. Right now, you're looking for...
It's been a Rangers supporter, do you know what I mean?
Of course. But no, listen, great call, and it's good to hear from you again.
No, it's good. I tried to call into Ibrox Radio with Kenny the past 2 times it was on, but I was... I don't even know, man. Like, I was so ill. So this is the first time. You probably still hear it in my voice. It's kind of gone now. But it's the first time, and I thought I need to do something this week.
No problem at all. Well, listen, we'll catch up
all
with you soon.
All the best, Anton.
Right, see you later, Monique.
Take care.
You too.
Good night, Sandra. Good night, bye.
So we reminded that Australian guy if he gives a number. Somebody said shoes on. I don't know if it's Shoe Burns. I'd like to think if shoes on, he's a wee mention. We're hoping to have him on the show next week. So I think that's who we meant when they said shoes on.
Somebody was saying there, can they phone in? Yes, if you put your 3 digits on so we know who you are. Leave your
phone
last
in if
3
you put the
digits.
digits.
Yep, definitely.
I
was busy there, I was removing.
I was watching you try to fix that and I was watching it and we'll try to remember Flanagan's name.
I don't know who you are. I don't think that's the right number. I think that's to do with the caller that was removed there.
Right.
Okay.
Aye, man in the Mikey Ball.
Yes.
Aye, sorry. Somebody's trying to phone in, see if it's a Rangers fan, just give you digits and I can get you to phone.
410, is that Warren Rainey?
Aye,
right, there we go, right?
Right.
There we go.
Is that him?
Yep.
Alright, Warren.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi, sorry, it's Warren here. How you doing, son?
How you doing, brother? Alright?
Not too bad. Not too
Good
bad
stuff.
at all.
Right. Before we start,
the show as usual.
Before we start, have you got my
great stuff, mate? You know.
Aye, have you got my costume ordered large for the?
Well, no, yeah, I need you to send me your measurements. Through because if you're coming over to Carrick, do Carrick, then on the day we can get you suited and booted, all the gear on. But
Perfect.
we need to do your measurements before.
I'll be over. There's 12 days for my lodge, LOL 214 again hour. So we're all coming over, but if I could dress up.
It'll be great to have you. It's always great to bring anybody over here and enjoy our culture together, you know.
I was over last year with Jake McIntyre.
Jake, yep.
Aye. Well, I mean, Carrick has become a big thing. The council here spent a lot of money on it, and
what, do you want to do me a favour?
You know, it's a great thing. And I mean, to be fair, you know, the pageant itself is the pageant. We also do another event later on, and that's the actual Siege of Carrickfergus, which is a historical reenactment of the siege. The pageant is a bit of fun, and you know, it is also sharing our history and our culture with the people. But the Siege of Carrickfergus is a proper reenactment, and there's guys from all over Europe. And actually, with guys last year from Edinburgh, from the Edinburgh City Guard came.
So when is the siege? I didn't know you done that.
So the siege is it's on the bank holiday Monday, the August bank holiday Monday.
Right.
In the last 3 years we've been running it, and unfortunately we lost one of our stalwarts, a guy called Boyd Rankin, who would have done a lot of stuff at the Boyne. If you were at the Boyne Centre, Boyd would have done all the reenactment down at the Boyne. Great friend of everyone in the fraternity, but unfortunately we lost him a couple of weeks back.
Sad news,
sad loss to the reenactment group. But no, as I say, life's good, mate. The Gers are doing so well. I'm a big, massive Blue Nose, but I'm also my team here in Northern Ireland is Glentoran, and we're playing some good football.
Good.
And you've also got the Carrickfergus Rangers Supporters Club.
I am indeed. I'm in the Balnacarrot Supporters Club. Although I live in Larne now, so don't get as many.
Oh, right, and you get Larne. Well, you'll know Todd in that as well.
If I'm going to watch the Gers, I would go with a Cozy and Dundonald, because my cousin's high up in it, so.
Aye.
I would go with the Cozy guys, I love it, mate. I mean, life is good at the minute, I have to say. Football's, it's great. It's great to see Rangers back where they should be.
Yeah, definitely.
Competing with competing with the Terriers is a big thing, but just getting. Well, it is.
Yeah,
I
know.
What we're all about. Let's face it. And watching their fans at the weekend yet again disrespecting the minute silence and the poppy and. Yet again they're proving what they are. But the question I ask myself is, what is Celtic Football Club doing about these people? There's video footage of them. There's evidence of them doing it every year in life. They're doing
it's
it,
the
and
same.
there's nobody from that club seems to be making any. You hear all this stuff on about, Celtic give all this money to the British Legion in Scotland, and all this nonsense. Which, and I probably do. And I mean, I know myself, I've read that book about the Celtic players that went to the First World War and died for Queen and Country, like the Ulster men did, like the Blue Noses did, But the fact of the matter is that club are doing nothing about that Green Brigade crowd. To me, they're just up there with the scum that I share this country with, and unfortunately. They're no different. They're no different whatsoever. And I know they back each other up and they go over and march in their parades and do all that. I just don't get. I don't understand. I've tried as a historian. I've tried to understand where republicanism comes from, but republicanism, if you look at it in its true form, is actually a Presbyterian belief. It started in 1798 with the United Irishmen. Who were Presbyterians, who were just trying to get a level playing field for everybody, because the law here in Ireland was if you were a Presbyterian, you were outlawed, your church was outlawed. If you were getting married, that was an outlawed marriage. Your children, if you wanted to get them christened, it wasn't a proper legal christening because it was Presbyterianism. So that was what the 98 Rebellion was about. It certainly wasn't about, going around with green, white and gold scarves on and shouting up the Ra and all that. I just don't know where the history comes from. I try to understand it.
I know you're well versed in it.
I think it's just they make it up as they go along,
Aye. They don't really have a culture.
Father Ted the other day. It's not a program I really enjoy, but Father Ted, my partner, really enjoys that show. And there was a bit in it that said about the Catholic faith, and he says, that's the whole good thing about Catholicism. Nobody really knows what's going on, and I think that, to me, that's their history, and it's everything. especially the Terriers in Glasgow, because they don't know their own history.
They don't know their own history. I agree with you there.
They think they're from all of these places. But I remember a friend of mine, Tim Parry, whose son was killed in the Warrington bombing by the IRA. Tim did a program here on Radio Ulster, and it was about the IRA and about their support in America, especially.
Yep.
And when they looked, the people who were sending all these millions of pounds over to Ulster to buy guns for the IRA and bombs for the IRA, and some of the Semtex that they brought in was some of this money that they raised on St. Patrick's Day in Boston. And
Agree.
the money, would say, was spent to buy this Semtex, and his son was one of the first people ever killed by that Semtex. But Tim brought a family historian in and looked into the names of these people. And there was 21 people on their Norred Council. 19 of them were Ulster Scots. They came from Presbyterian background. You know, these people, and it's the same with the people in Scotland and stuff too, they need to really read their history. Because history to me is something that brings people together. It doesn't divide people. Our history is nothing, we have nothing to be ashamed of in our history whatsoever. You know, you look at the great people in history, especially in Orangism, you know, you have people like Dr. Bernardo, one of the greatest men ever lived, you know, who was an Orange man. You have Sir Robert Peel, who came up with the idea of the police force. He was an Orange man. You know, so these are people we need to be proud of. We shouldn't be ashamed of who we are and the club that we support, because we love that club. That club is our club.
100%,
it doesn't matter if you were
100%.
born in Glasgow, if you were born in Belfast, if you're born in Larne. We all share a common interest, and that interest is that club. And that club is an extension of my who I am, you know, and I love it. I love the place. I mean, the best things ever happened to me in my life, you know, I lived in Glasgow myself in Knightswood for a couple of years. I worked in Ridley Day Centre. I loved living in Glasgow. It was just home from home for me, because I lived in London for a while and it just never felt like home. But my gran comes from Luss and Loch
Yeah, I know,
and the other side of the family are from Pittenweem and Fife. So, you know, we have Scots through and through. And although the name Rainey is actually a French Huguenot Protestant name, so they settled in Scotland, but they were originally from France. But you know, that's who I am, and I'm proud of that. And I've got friends, Catholic friends in Donegal, and we have great debates and stuff, and we all get on really well. I'll leave you with this, actually. We were standing last year at Aughrim, the Battle of Aughrim, which is the biggest battle. You see, again, this is another thing about Republicans. They bang on about us celebrating the Battle of the Boyne. Why do we celebrate the Battle of the Boyne? And it's part of the talk. I do historical talks, and part of the talk that I say is the reason why we focus on the Boyne so much is because William was at the Boyne. He wasn't at any other battles in Ireland. In fact, he didn't stay in Ireland very long. He was only here for a short time, and then he left and went back to England. So that's why the Boyne is so important to us, because it was the Battle of the Two Kings. But Aughrim, if we wanted to celebrate a battle which really destroyed the Irish Catholics in Ireland, it wouldn't be the Boyne, because the Boyne was tiny. There was only 1,500 casualties on both sides at the Boyne.
The Boyne was Aughrim was the last one. Was the last battle?
Yeah, Aughrim was in 1691, the year after the Boyne. But Aughrim was really the last hope of the Irish Catholic Jacobite Ireland. And it ended up, you had, and it was actually a Scot, was a guy that really caused the massive amount, Hugh Mackay of Skirry, who was a great man. He was in charge of Killycranky, which was a disaster for the Williamites in Scotland. But he took charge of the cavalry on the right-hand side of the battle, and he forced his way round the back of the Jacobites. And we estimate something between 12 to 16,000 people were killed at the Battle of Aughrim. You know, so if we wanted to be triumphalistic and celebrate a battle that you know, destroyed Catholics, it wouldn't be the Boyne. And this is something that Catholics need to realise. The Boyne was tiny, you know. And that's why in our doctrine, it's you know, the Aughrim is further down, because we're not a triumphalistic organisation. We're not. I mean, and it's the same. You know, people say to me, "Oh, well, why did they go to the?" You know, I hear these sort of liberal, you know, snowflakes, people going to Rangers games. Why do they carry flags of King Bully with them? This is because it's who we are. It's our culture, and the club was based on that same culture. So, you know, I have issues with people carrying paramilitary flags to football games. You know, and I don't care if it's IRA, UDA, whatever. I don't really like it. You know, because I know there's people who were hurt and were injured by you know, those organisations, and I don't really like it. I've seen it here in Ireland, in Northern Ireland. You know, going to games, especially our big rivals, which is Linfield. Their fans quite openly will go with flags, you know, UVF, UDA, whatever. I personally don't think it should be there. I think I have always said, when it comes to flags at matches, it should come down to the club flag and the nation's flag. You know?
Just a
And
quick one for you,
that's
Warren.
why I think.
Aye, Warren, a
Yeah.
quick one. You said to me, and I don't know if you remember it, before the show started, I messaged you about a year ago. You see, you do your cultural talks, and you do like the historical talks in different parts of the history and the Orangeism and things like that.
Yeah.
But I spoke to you once and I was asking, do you ever come to Scotland to do them?
Yes, and I actually, funny enough, I was talking to a good friend and brother today. He's now, you would know him, you know him very well, I'm sure. See, my brain side, he's just been made the County Grand Master of Glasgow. Brother McDonald.
Just been made. So that would have been last month.
He was on with me today because he's actually writing a booklet on Scottish history.
Oh, John McDonald.
No, sorry, Mark Kirkland.
Oh, Mark, I know Kirky. I know Kirky well. Aye.
The big blue nose, massive blue nose.
Paisley.
I mean, Kirky was on with me today. He says, "Look, I was very impressed with stuff that you're doing. Would there any chance could you write a wee article for us for our booklet on the William Mate Wars?" And I went, no problem at all. You see, I'm an educated Ulsterman. I didn't do very well at school. School to me was just a mess about, and then after school, I sort of was a journeyman worker. Just done anything to get money in. Ended up a chef for a while. Ended up and then what I do now, I work with people with special needs now. It's a big part of my life, and I love it. I absolutely love it, the job I have. But history has always been there for me. You know, when other things have happened, history's always been there, and I've always had a passion for it. The only thing in school I really enjoyed, I had a great teacher in Dundonald High School who really nurtured that. A man called Billy Rose passed away a few years ago, and he took us to the Somme. Yeah. And I'd heard about the Somme. My father is a military collector. He collects badges and stuff. But we went to the Somme in 1987. No, 86. I'll tell you now, the Somme then wasn't as big as it is now. You know, the Somme then, you were lucky if you were probably getting 100, maybe 150 people going to the service. And the Ulster Tower, I don't know if you've ever been to the Somme side, but
I've seen it. My friends have.
Yep. Well, the Ulster Tower is a tower that was given to the people for remembrance for the Ulster Division and the sacrifice at the Somme. Because the Ulster Division was one of the highest casualties of any of the British divisions, and they're the only division in the whole of the British Army on the first day of the Battle of the Somme that took their objectives. They were told to take one line of German trenches, and they actually took 3 lines of German trenches. I mean, serious bravery. And amongst that, you have 4 Victoria Crosses, you know, and then I don't know how many MMs and MCs. It's a military medal, military cross, with hundreds and hundreds of men just proving their valour for God and Ulster. But we went there, and I say the Ulster Tower wasn't in very good shape, and a friend of my father's decided he was going to start up this sort of thing called the Ulster Society. From that there would be there would be the Somme Association, which it's such a big thing now. And you've got thousands of people from Northern Ireland go over every year. And Scotland. I mean, I've been a lot of good Orange brethren. We meet at the Orange Memorial there and have our service every year. And I'm a member of a special lodge called Fleetwell Memorial 1916. Yeah, I know that. That's which was set up to remember. Yeah, you'll probably see the green, red, and black ribbons round the necks of the brethren. Well, the reason for the green, red, and black is for the 3 regiments that made up the Ulster Division. So that's where the colours come from. All the Linfield fans don't like it because it's the colours of Glentoran, and they refuse to wear them. Some of the boys, you know. Yeah. But I mean, it's you know, again, it's a big part of who we are. So the whole thing of the talks, so we're talking about their side. Yes, the talks I do them throughout the land, and I would come to Scotland. Of course, I have to charge. You know, if I'm coming to Scotland, I have to.
No, of course. We spoke about that. I wouldn't expect you to come over for nothing.
Mean, usually here in Northern Ireland, it's about £100 for me to come down. What I do is I bring weapons with me. I bring the uniform. I dress in the uniform, but I also have original battlefield artifacts because I have a very good friend from the south who works as an archaeologist. Yeah. And every year they have like an auction and anything. They were up at the Boyne doing work there, and they came up with cannonballs and everything. I got a cannonball from the Boyne, And I know it's a Dutch one because the Dutch are so efficient. They numbered every single cannonball. So I have a cannonball from the Battle of the Boyne. I have musket balls from the Boyne, and I also have musket balls that were fired at the Siege of Londonderry. So these are the sort of things I'll be bringing with me.
See from your point of view, I mean, you're saying you would charge, right, but you're not looking for big money. You're not asking for thousands of pounds in that, right? I genuinely believe.
100 quid. I mean, for here in Northern Ireland, 100 quid is not very much.
Aye,
you know,
I would certainly make. I would certainly make sure you get more than that.
Expenses. I don't rip people off, mate. I love talking to kids about history.
Aye. Well, what we'll do is,
it's a sad thing where I come from. See, in Northern Ireland, you probably don't know in Scotland. I don't know where it is in Scotland with the education system. But in Northern Ireland, when we were growing up, we never learned our history. We learned British history. History.
See, the Scottish schools, they're too busy talking about the Aztecs and things like that. And at one time, religious education was about Muslims.
This is the nonsense.
Nothing about the Covenanters.
I know.
People are afraid of their own history. And this is the problem. We have really grew up about 3 generations of people in my community, in the Protestant Unionist Loyalist community, who don't know their history. And I talk to people on the 11th night. They're all standing around bonfires, and I do this every year. It's become a big thing now. And we'll go around with a dictaphone and talk to people and ask them, and you say, what are you here for? And one guy said to me, this is a real Belfast word, I'm going to say, is that because King Billy beat the Pope? And I went, oh, well, actually, can I give you a wee history lesson? And I got a very short history lesson about William and the Pope, and, you know, and it offends me in a certain respect.
No, I agree with you.
History doesn't have to be like that, Si. You know, I mean, there's plenty of good books out there. I mean, anybody who's interested, if they want to private message me, I can give them a list of books. I mean, there's a very good friend of mine in England. Yeah, a very good friend of mine in England called John Childs, who, you know, great historian, wrote loads of books on the war, and you know, I'd recommend all of his books. But as I say, you know, there's I just don't get it. I don't. You know,
what I'll suggest,
it hurts.
If you want to try and team up together, I'll organise something to get you over.
Well,
I'm pretty sure
I mean, I would be very interested. I mean, as I say, I the only thing I don't drive, so.
I would get you if you wanted what I would do.
But I have a driver who drives me around. Good friend of mine, Stevie.
I would get it.
He's ex-army.
I would get it funded for you. Obviously, make sure you're looked after. Get it funded and maybe get the orange involved.
This guy's a PTSD sufferer and has he served in the year. But he's my driver and he takes me around. He does all the lifting. And does all the holding and pulling, as we call it here, you know. So
well, listen, let's get.
I mean, yes, definitely. You send me details. You speak to people, whatever, and we'll work out it. I mean, say I have to work out a boat for the day, and his petrol from, you know, and that would be it really, and then a couple of quid on the top for.
No, I would get you put up for the night and things like that. I'll get that sorted.
That'll be good, mate. It'll be good.
Aye.
You know, there's so much stuff, and in Scotland, I have a lot of good friends in Scotland now. The only thing about the reenactment fraternity in Scotland, there's a lot of Scottish nationalists amongst it, and I try and stay away from the nationalists.
Don't blame me.
You know. There was a thing in Dunkeld, which Dunkeld is a big part of Scottish history, and that's where the Covenanters they were under attack by 3,500 Jacobites, Scots Jacobites, and they held that town. Richard Cameron and men like him, they held that town. They held Dunkeld, and there was meant to be a reenactment and parade there, and the Scottish Nationalists stuck the oar in, and they've stopped it. You know, so we're trying to get it. The other thing is, I would ask everyone to sign. There's a petition online for the site at the Battle of Killiecrankie to be turned. They're trying to extend the road there. Yep. I would ask everybody to sign that petition.
Yeah, Pitlochry.
Yeah, because they're trying to destroy the history. I mean, Killiecrankie isn't a great thing for us to celebrate, to be honest.
Because we lost.
Kicking. It was a kicking for the Williamites.
Yep.
But it's part of history, and history. You go to America, you go to Gettysburg or somewhere like that, and somebody said that they're going to try and build a road. Yeah, right.
Gravy.
They'd
They
be
tried
up
to
with
do it
their
with
guns shooting people, you know.
they tried to do it with the Bothwell Bridge as well a couple of years ago.
Aye, and Buffalo Bridge, that's another one. Buffalo
Yeah.
Bridge, another one. Why is it that we're so ashamed of our history here that we can't protect places like that? You know, it offends me. It really offends me. So it does. No,
Not
but,
just that.
but listen,
See
Si,
John
we
Knox.
were
Just a
talking-
quick one for you. See John Knox's grave.
Yeah.
John Knox's grave is
What's
actually
that, Paul?
John Knox's grave, where he's buried in Edinburgh, is actually a car. It's a car park.
Aye, would they have the
H?
well? There's the Tim spitting on it. There's like a memorial plaque or something on the ground.
Aye, I'm sure it's a letter H or something like that. But
aye, it is. Well, apparently there's like a metal, like a bronze plaque on the ground saying this is where John Knox's grave was, and the Tim's
it's a car
apparently
park.
Heavy fans and all they spit on it.
That should be shut
So
off. Aye, and there's a monument. But
I
listen,
agree with you, pal.
but
I mean, all of these places. It doesn't matter if it's nationalist history or unionist
all history, I agree with you.
or whatever. It needs to be protected. History and places like this need to be protected. I mean, they only a few years ago found where Richard III was buried in England, and it was in a car park in the middle of Leicester, and now it's become this great shrine for people to go to and stuff. And all. Why do we not have that for Knox? Why do we not have that for Sandy Peden? You know, these are the heroes of these islands, and they're here in Ireland. And you go down south and you'll see all this stuff for James Connolly and all that crowd. I mean, but there's nothing in Dublin for Carson. The man who, you know, not only was he such a great unionist, but also, if you ever see the film The Winslow Boy, that was Sir Edward Carson. And Carson was one of the greatest lawyers of his day.
Yeah,
so he was.
I know, I agree with that. But listen, I've got loads of people telling me we need to get you on the show or something. So what I'm going to do is I'll speak to you afterwards because I need to get my Will You Make costume organised. I'm definitely going to try and bring you over.
The Enniskillen Dragoons uniform from 1689-90, so that would be the uniform that we wear.
And I'll look in to get something organised for bringing you over.
A couple of good photographs with you and Brian or Stroke King Billy.
Aye, perfect.
You know?
I'd be much appreciated.
Okay, Si. Well, listen, chum, have a good one, and hopefully Northern Ireland won at the weekend, or do something at least. And,
I'm quite confident.
I don't know about Scotland, mate.
I'm not interested in Scotland anymore. The national team.
Well, I'm not a big fan of the Scottish national team. I would support England quicker than support Scotland because of the disrespect for the national anthem and everything else.
But no, I'm supporting the Ulster boys.
That's it, mate. That's it. Well, I mean, I don't think we'll have much of a chance, but I mean, a wee bit of pride. Losing O'Neill was a big kick in the teeth for the nation, but we'll get somebody good. They're talking about Haley. I wouldn't go for Haley. Haley's still very young when it comes to the money.
In the future, maybe, but no, yeah.
Well, look around, you know. All right, Tom. Listen, I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, mate.
Good listening to you all. Bye.
Cheers. How was that for a caller?
That was good. Have you another history lesson,
Everybody
guys?
says to the Gers TV, you get a history lesson, you get about 15 history lessons here. I've been speaking to one for the last couple of months, and I went to Carrickfergus, and I was for the Royal Landing. Outstanding. The history behind it, the detail, and the fact that they put everything down to a T, and you're in the castle, the whole thing, fantastic. But I didn't realise they'd done the reenactment as well, so I'll make a point of going to that. And this year, coming up, my lodge is going to go through 12 days. I've booked in already, and possibly the Fife lodge. And the boys for Kennedy are coming with us as well. I'm telling you guys, if you're
it's always good to listen to somebody that really knows what they're talking about.
Genuinely, what I'm thinking I might do is, if you're talking about, he's all about £200, because you couldn't do £100 for that. You couldn't do that. But I'd love to bring him here, maybe if Rangers played on a Sunday, and bring him to Glasgow on a Saturday and do a historical day where he could do all the. I could listen to that for a couple of hours with a wee bar later on, and whatever you make goes towards his to get that kind of equipment and all that.
Because everybody's loving him. That was good.
So
amazing.
A wee Gers TV, it's maybe a wee idea for Gers TV or something. Could do, get him along, pick one of the orange halls, and just fill it. Maybe everybody pays £2 or something. I don't know. Just get him in, get him a couple of £100, get him put up, and just sit and listen. I'll tell you what, brilliant call, Warren, fantastic.
See, this is why I hate calling in, because the guy makes me look like
No, listen, Warren stole the show tonight.
He did steal a show, man.
It's all about everybody coming on and giving us a bit. But that was fantastic. And some of the things he said, you know what? I like the fact a guy can be so passionate and so neutral at times, because he never once slaughtered Republicans or anything else. He just told it how it was.
How it is.
And you know what's a good point? The historical marks are trying to get rid of them and things like that. Great call, Warren, definitely. And we'll keep you in mind. I'll speak to you after the show, but that was fantastic.
Gordon Lyne said he'd buy a ticket for that, no problem.
Aye, I mean,
a
look
lot
at the
of people are
comments. Do you
saying
want to read
that.
some
Yeah,
of
it
them
was
out?
there. Marlon Simpson, absolutely brilliant. Linda Ross, he's a great guy. Donna Robertson said it's amazing. Ava Lodge, Lakeside of that district, said Ian Westwood. Elizabeth Conlon said, thanks, Warren, enjoyed your talk. Guy was superb there to listen to, said
Awesome.
Gary McDougall. That's Big Gary,
Aye,
innit?
Big gorgeous.
Aye.
Do we know that number by any chance?
No, we don't.
No.
099, no.
That's alright, just...
No. Aye, well worth it, said Marion. Jim Trotter, it's £400 for the ferry alone.
That's what I'm saying, Jim. It's not one of the ones, it's £100 also. You can't, even if it was going to, you couldn't just give him his money and that's whatever it costs. You need to make sure the guy's got his dinner and all that, and obviously, you'd have to put him up for the night, because you couldn't. But I'd probably try and do is maybe get a couple of lodges or something to maybe do something the Friday and the Saturday.
Aye,
Get
after
another.
Roger said the best call ever.
Aye,
It was a good call, really.
Oh, he certainly knows history.
Yep.
But you'd have to bring him maybe on the Friday and the Saturday, because he's got his driver. Make sure he's well fed and watered, a couple of beers or maybe if he wants a couple of drinks. You'd have to look after the guy.
Definitely.
So you're probably be talking about the region about £800, £1,000. Just to keep, you've got to look
Elizabeth Conlon says pay a fiver. So a fiver each.
Aye, I'm only thinking of the box now.
Aye.
About doing something. I don't know what to do yet. I'm just thinking of the box. But aye. Guys, people calling in, but we've not got digits. And if you have put them up, they maybe missed them out.
Best caller on the show so far, says Willie Stewart
I
Harrison.
knew my mate Jim Trotter's commenting on it. I knew he'd like it. He loves all that kind of...
I love all that, I know. I like them when they know actually what they're talking about.
Aye, that's a show that's different. I reckon if I brought him here somewhere, even if I looked into maybe getting a big hall somewhere like that one in Mary Hall with the Brickton Loyalist Day, I think. Something like that.
For the culture, for their culture day.
Aye, because he's got... For what I know, it's a full presentation today. I mean, you can listen to him in the microphone all day.
Aye, definitely.
Aye.
Definitely. Nice history lesson, says Michael Campbell. Stevie One said, nice one, Warren. Would need a couple of days for all that knowledge he has.
But that's the thing, I would maybe even do. I'd love to interview him as well, or maybe even bring him on a show or something. But it's the fact that he's giving you historical lessons for different periods. And sometimes when you listen to somebody, you believe, but even if you think, sometimes you can listen to somebody and think, is he taking a guess at that as inaccurate? He sounds like you would believe him. And a great speaker and a lovely guy.
Aye. Even when he speaks, it comes across well when he's speaking.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. So Alex Corrigan's going to phone.
099.
099.
Well, I need to go up here and do it
because
because...
I'm not registered that. I'll just press the button and put them back down. Aye, guys, I think that's it coming in now. Squeeze 2 seconds.
There we go.
Alex.
No.
Can't hear it. I don't know how to press it the last time, don't I? Hello? Hello? So I don't know what's happened there. Alex, try again, mate, just so we can get it. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe hung up as I've pressed it.
May have just been bad timing because Sandra had to get up and grab it, so to speak. No.
Hey, call us again, Alex.
I call again. I had to do a wee adjustment to get the Warren on there. I don't know what I've done, but it worked. I mean, some great calls tonight, great feedback. I'm just laughing. Jim's saying there Will's. Is that him coming in now?
That's not him. I don't know who that is.
Aye, I mean, I was talking about Hilda earlier on, and that's the kind of stuff. When you sit with wee Hilda, she sits and tells
It's
you.
an apple tart. I was reading it. It's called an apple tart.
Aye, I've got the bottles in there. The Dan Minter's apple juice.
Right,
well.
where is there?
Oh, there. Let's hope this works this time. Hello.
That up?
Hello.
Nope.
No. Hello. No, none. Hello. Gremlins tonight.
I know, we've overrun the night.
Gremlins. Hello. Doing everything to hear it, I can't hear it. Ah, that's sad because it's probably a good
I
call as
know.
well.
You'll get it.
No, I can't think where it's rang, mate. Everything's well connected.
Right, hi from Eva. My husband log the Gers TV. My husband is from Glasgow now, staying in Northern Ireland. How you doing?
Hello? Hello? Can't get it. Can't hear it at all. Don't know if there's a problem with the sound. It's just one of the things, maybe. Can't hear a thing about. We don't normally have a problem with the calls. That's the first time I've really had a problem.
Jim Trotter says, well, for the first time watching, I've enjoyed it very much, and I know I love all that stuff.
Jim's my pal for East End as well. Jim's what a character Jim is. Write a book about him. I'm sorry, listen guys, if I can't get anybody else on the net, I apologise. Nothing personal, I just can't get any sound on it now. I don't know if there's a reason for it. I just can't think.
I don't know.
Loads to do anyway. We'll just go with the calls. Alex, we'll get you on next week if that's alright, mate. I'll sort it. I can only apologise. Time's running out, I mean, as well. I've tried everything for the calls. I apologise for that, but I will get you on next weweek.
Right. Gary McDougall said, Si, are you recording that programme about the Troubles that's on the now on BBC Scotland?
No, I don't know how to record. But if anybody can do it for me, I'd like to watch it. I did see it advertised.
Alex Corrigan says, I no bother, Si.
Aye, my apologies, Alex. It's just
a wee hitch we've got there.
Aye. Davey's normally here as well to help me. He's not here tonight.
Yep.
Some issues. No, but fantastic. Anybody can record that film the night that programme is on by Gary's talking about. I would be interesting to watch. Loads of people mentioning myself or whatever.
Right, Si, keep up the good work. And also your right hand man, Sandra.
Aye, no, but listen, Sandra's been a breath of fresh air helping coming in. Whiskey of the month, we've not done whiskey of the month.
Oh, no, you have. You've not done
Nearly
whiskey
missed
of the month. I'm not busy here trying to find off here.
We've got whiskey of the month, and it's Royal Salute.
Yeah,
There was something I missed tonight.
Where is it?
It's a whiskey. It's in that
Royal
box.
Salute, yeah.
Aye,
It's in the
Royal
fancy
Salute.
bag.
And after that big speech about the Royals and everything else.
There we go.
Aye, that's what we'll do next time we do a draw as well. Look, how good is that for the draw? It looks
Aye,
pure
definitely.
official. And look at that,
It's a
Royal
lovely
Salute.
bottle, isn't it?
Aye, it's beautiful. It's one of the, I think I can't comment because I don't know enough about whiskies, but it must be one of the best whiskies. Going to read out David what John's saying there because he's mentioned that.
Right,
David
John,
Hagan one
please
is quite
mention the
important.
fundraiser for David Hagan in the Stonefield Tavern, Blantyre, Sunday, 2 to 7.
Aye, so that's in
What's that?
it's David Hagan. He's got that illness that Fernando Rickson had.
Oh, right,
He played with Rangers, he
aye.
didn't play a lot of games, a young boy, but he's a Rangers man as well, and he's local to that part. I think he's a North Lanarkshire boy, and I don't think he's got long to go. Without sounding horrible, I know it's not the best of ways of describing
I
it,
don't know.
but I think they've realised he's not got long because of I think the illness went straight to his brain. With Fernando's, it was moving up.
Time
It's
consuming.
horrible to talk. I didn't like talking about it. It's horrible. But the young lads, he's obviously finished playing football years ago, and they're just looking for money for the family. So big stand for the Stonefield. They call it Teddy's. They're having a fundraiser, and it's just to read that out again quickly. Where is it?
It's where are we? Please mention the fundraiser for David Hagan in the Stonefield Tavern in Blantyre on Sunday.
2 to 7.
It's 2 to 7.
So there, guys. There's no football on 2 o'clock to 7. I'm quite sure known big stand there'll be a few Rangers legends there. We might even get a line. I've got nothing on the Sunday, so I think. Or have I got something on Sunday night? That might be somewhere. Can't remember. See if I've not got any Sunday night in it, I'll definitely pop a line for a couple of hours and we'll donate a few pound towards it. Fantastic cause.
099. I'm just fixing up my phone numbers.
It's for the family base, it's for the young family, and there's a lot of good. Stan always puts a good show on. It's a good cause, and David Hagan's family deserve it. It's a very similar illness to what Fernando had, but I think he's got it quicker, and that's why they're trying to do as much as they can. I know Rangers put an appeal out.
He says there's a couple of acts on, there's a good auction, prizes, etc. for the young family.
Aye, guys, just a quick one. I said the whiskey of the month, we do it every month, and this month it's the Royal Salute I've got here, and
I'll have the Gers
I've got
TV.
3 miniature ones there. If anybody's ever wanting them for Christmas, hug me. They're only going for a couple of quid. It's just to get some funds in. But it's the whiskey of the month, the Royal Salute, one of the best whiskies you can get. Her Majesty the Queen.
The Queen.
I'll sleep well at night, I'll tell you. But fantastic show, guys. Interaction's been brilliant. It just shows you what we can do with the small resources that we've got the new. He had a wee chat with Greg at the Bristol. He's going to try and back us a bit more as well. They've been great help. Loads of people have helped us. I don't want to miss people out. My pal Rob jumped on a minute ago. Can we get his wee comment? I don't know what he said because I just want to see it. Rob's been a great help. Rob was there when we were starting out and it was pissing the rain and there was cameras flying about in the middle of Ibrox and all that. And he turned up when guys were getting his abuse and all that. So when guys can help you, I don't want to forget him. I don't know what he said. I think it was about Warren. Do you hear it?
No.
It was only a couple up. I was about to read it a minute ago. Guys, but other than that, everybody that's helped us, see the amount of times you go to mention people and you forget somebody and you feel bad because you're like that. They've helped us so much. But there's been everywhere I'm going now, people are mentioning the show, they're enjoying it. To everybody that's helped with Lynn's appeal, we're going to have a wee video and you're going to see it, but a wee Rangers supporter, a wee woman that's struggling in life, and I mean struggling, literally struggling with it sounding bad, on her arse, literally, and the council can't help her out, and the Rangers family within a week, bang, they've jumped in. Rob, just going to comment again, read it again.
I know we keep missing things because
there's just too much happening in the show, not a wee bit
understaffed.
But I know Sandra will agree with me. The work the Rangers family have done already, the quickness, guys like Robbie jumping in with donations right away, no thinking about it right away, I want to help you out. It's put the councils to shame and it's put the local authorities to shame.
Definitely, guys. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have done it. So it's with your help that this has been done. So
a big thanks to everybody. We're going to, personally, if anybody's helped out and they've got a business in it, we're going to give them a kind of sponsorship thing on the channel for a couple of weeks. And that might be something we can do in the future later on, that somebody might buy the channel and then it can keep us updating the equipment and stuff, because you see that everything we've got, we're always monitoring, making it better and that, but it's easy to get damaged or something goes wrong. And Davey the tech man's been probably one of the best things that happened to the Gers TV. But one of the first things he told us is you need to do this, you need to keep upgrading, you need to keep getting better. And the reason for that, if you don't, it just gets broke and doesn't work and you go downhill. So he's the first one to always say it. You always need to keep updating what you're doing.
Charles, I'm sorry you've tried to phone that's rang out. There's a wee hitch with our phone lines tonight.
Aye.
So the calls aren't getting through. So sorry about that.
Guys, just again, thanks to everybody for watching the show tonight. We're going to close in 5 minutes. Just a wee recap.
Yep, Rob says Warren and Davey Hume should do a road show.
Aye, I mean that's what I'm saying. If you guys want to come over and get me a price, I'm sure I can organise it with a couple of my pals for the Bellsall, Uddingston area. I know they bring a lot of boys here for that kind of stuff. It'd be great.
Simon, do you remember the Orange Lily from the Bristol? She would tell you about your history, and great wee woman, everybody misses her.
Ah, she used to go up and sing the Ugly Heroes and all that. Oh, aye.
Did she?
Aye, Lily, Orange Lily, aye. She only passed away, wasn't it long ago? I remember seeing her singing about a year ago, 2 years ago.
John Leach says, PM me if there's anything my business can do.
No bother, John. What we'll do is, John, we'll catch up. What we're going to be doing the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks is we're going to be going for a curry. Me, Sandra, and a few of the punters that can help us, and I'll get an invite along at Mr. Sings, and we'll get a chat that way, because obviously I can do for else on that as well. And sometimes you're missing, see, try to catch up with everything that's going on here. That is 1 minute it froze and then it just went 100 miles an hour. But I'll catch up with you, John, and we can get a chat. That'll be brilliant. And anyway, we can always help each other out or whatever. The David Hagan one, we'll if there's a poster in it, we'll promote it tomorrow. We'll let it go tonight again, but there's no point in the night because it'll be too much in it, and we'll put it back out tomorrow for people to go to. So you're looking for something to do the weekend. It's quite simple. It's all about the Rangers. You've got Saturday, Rangers versus Wrexham, Ibrox Stadium. It's the Colts, and Rangers are doing fantastic. Apparently they're bringing 500 up. Let's get the Rangers boys along. Sunday, Stonefield, and it's a fundraiser for David Hagan's family. It's another tragic story, but you know what? The Bears always rally round.
Yeah, Sandra and Si, thank you so much. You aren't strangers to know how much I struggle day to day. Yet again, your page has made me smile. and made me happy. All the best. Take care. Thank you for everything.
See John right away.
Thank
Everybody
you,
loves a
Monique.
curry.
Yep.
Everybody likes a Satty Sings curry.
Right, thanks, Monique and Russell. I hope you're all right.
Aye, keep in touch with us. That programme that was on called Spotlight and the Troubles as well. We'll try and get that a link to it or something for the punters that watch this. And to be fair,
Catch up that one, don't know.
aye, but I'm going to say something. To be fair, it wouldn't have bothered. Obviously, I want the show to be the best, but I wouldn't have been upset if I lost 100 people there to come off to watch it. But the amount of people that will stay loyal to the channel to watch it, that I'm quite pretty sure they'll still watch it. So what we'll do is, somebody like Jim's on the ball, Jim Trotter, when it comes to being smart with the links and all that. We'll get links later on. We'll put them up. BBC or no BBC. It's an interesting show that the punters should maybe watch, and we'll put that up there for you to watch later on.
Yep. John, like you said, your call was second to none.
Aye, we only got 2 calls on tonight, but Warren was brilliant. He was on for a while, and it's
Great show tonight,
it's all about different people. Because when we're doing the show, you get Rangers supporters in every walk of life, and that's the whole idea of the show. No cliques, no daft stuff. Where you don't like this, you don't like that.
Good. We even get the other side watching us. The show is that good.
I mean, to be fair, I was in the pub a couple of weeks ago, and I was in, what do you call it, the Maltman, and it was before Celtic fans. I wasn't literally with them, but they came up to us and they said to us, they knew friends of friends, and they were saying, watch it we watch a show every week. I mean, watch a bit of it. Some of them just watch it to see Big Gorgeous Gary or whatever. And they watched some part of the show and they were saying, you know what, you're doing your best. You're out there, you're having a laugh, and you know what, nobody else is doing it on their side. So fair play to you. And you take your hat off, because there is an element, now and again you meet guys who are like friends or Celtic fans or whatever, you take your hat off to. And in general, you just got to take people as they come.
As it comes, I know.
Some people come up to me and say, you're that guy for that Rangers singing or that or whatever, but I don't know, they think you're for Rangers TV, I know. But it just shows that people are watching. Guys, just like, share, subscribe, keep it getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Help us get out there. Share, subscribe to YouTube. That's one thing we can do, guys.
We badly need the YouTube. Everybody gets bigger on YouTube bar us. It's the only thing we don't get bigger on.
YouTube.
Aye. And it's
I
just
think because everybody's a Facebooker, it's harder with the YouTube.
But I watch some of them have got 800,000 or I'm going, geez.
I know, how do they get there?
I've been doing that YouTube since about 2000. I started the Gers TV easily 12 years ago. But I never really, I've started really passionate about it now. But if people could just subscribe to the channel, just subscribe and it gets it bigger and bigger and bigger, and it makes it easier for more people to watch the videos who might be Rangers fans but no Rangers. They might be Rangers as a second team or they're interested, and it helps the channel get bigger, us get bigger, and the message get bigger. But guys, listen, great feedback. Yeah, we'll just quickly do it and that'll finish us.
Michael Campbell, yet again another great show. Enjoyed it. Good stuff. Mind tuning in next week, Michael. Charles Ruthie watching on Facebook.
Aye, Big Jig. I don't know who Big Jig is. You're right. I did go on that bus. I was on Radio Clyde on the way back. I phoned Radio. That was the story. Quickly tell you the story where we played Osasuna, right? Durante got his tickets. He told me tell us he got his good tickets, so we swapped them and gave the boys the tickets. Like we're in the fancy seats. We're next to I'm sitting beside a guy with a tri-colour who I took his seat off him because that was my seat. And he's like, I've been a season ticket here for 20 years. And I went, well, the Bears on the tune, right? That's my seat. Away you go, I'm not moving. And then his pals got a tri-colour, so they get shifted away. Right, so it just turned out there's hundreds of Rangers fans in this end. I don't know what Durante done. But anyway, but on the way back, the Celtic bus, if you remember, were coming back for a trip. I can't know mind who they were playing. And remember, the bus got stuck in the Alps for 6 days. Don't know if you remember that. Their bus got stuck in the Alps and they couldn't move in snow. And they were talking about sending appeals out and all that. And I was phoning up. And we got to Manchester that season. And I'm on the phone number to Radio Clyde and I went, how good are Rangers? I said, we're beating everybody. I says, I'll tell you what, it was that Celtic bus that went missing 6 weeks ago. We just passed them in the Alps. And Radio Clyde cut me off. And I know the boys were on it. And I'm like, Davy Curry, if you're listening to this, bar, get the beers in. And a couple of hours later, they turned up. But no, great memories, guys. Good. Sometimes I meet people, forget who they are. It's terrible when
then something jogs your memory.
You're constantly meeting people. But it's always good to see people supporting the show. And if we can support these back in any way, it'd be great.
That was the Bremen bus, says David McVicar.
Bremen, was it? Aye, Osasuna. I thought it was Bremen as well. Oh, we must have done a couple, maybe we've done a couple of trips. Davy's correct my stories now.
I know.
Was it Bremen? Aye, we phoned on the way back.
Right, Neil Reid.
Osasuna we went as well.
Hello there, here for Toronto. Thanks for joining us. Thomas Arnott, great show. Monique, thanks. Michael Campbell, John Leach, Michael Campbell again. It goes that quick. Linda Ross, Big Jig. You did, I remember you chinning me for that shot of the Lynx can.
People remember things that day, man. I'm terrified of no more stories, Jig.
I know, I cut that off there. I stopped it before I didn't know what the rest of the sentence was going to
No,
say.
we did those sooner for it as well. But I was telling a story about when I got mixed up with the two trips. It's terrible, but everybody else remembers the stories exactly how they were. Right, probably true. I did I steal your deodorant? I didn't even know. I don't know Rangers buses.
Reginald Fisher, love the show, guys. Hello from New York. Good, thanks for joining us.
It was, but the reason Davey's right. I'll tell you why Davey's right. Because his pal Callum, if I remember, Big Cell was on the bus and he was singing songs about he shouldn't be singing about washes elephants and things like that. And there was I'm not saying what it is. I don't know why he gets into trouble. And then it was responded by, this is like 6 o'clock in the morning in the middle of nowhere. South Uist is full of shite. South Uist is full of shite because Davey and his comrades are from North Uist and they hate South Uist. Callum and they hate it, the South Uist apparently. They're Catholics. And they'd know this in the bus, but everybody get educated that day. That was an educational day. Is that the same trip, Davey? I bet you tell me I'm right now. I'm backing the ball. And that was right, South Uist.
Arthur Roger, a big thank you to all the callers tonight since one is feeling a bit left out. Who's feeling a bit left out, Arthur?
Aye, Arthur, I forgot to give a wee shout out to the
Alfie Conloyal.
There you go. Because Alfie's a barrel. Alfie's a barrel. We'll go there tonight. Brilliant, guys. Listen, great. I hope we didn't miss anybody out. Jim's talking about Pumpo and everything. Jim, we went everywhere. We went everywhere. Literally everywhere. None of these stories. We went everywhere the last 10 years. Fantastic. And I'll never ever deny the buses were the best. Guys, just quickly update them if we can, and then we'll just call it
I'll
end,
just
man.
back up. Linda Ross, Big Jig, Donna Robertson, good night. Donna, you're about your bed.
New York.
Yep, New York. Where are we? Arthur Roger, Jim Trotter. I was in Pamplona
Aye, that's right.
with you. I have plenty of stories. Moira Hunter, Linda Ross, Walter Smith. Haha, Davy McVicker, you've been teaching him well.
Night, John.
John, good night. Alec Corrigan, looking forward to next week. Tune in.
There you go, they're all beat letters in South Uist. Brilliant, guys, listen. It's been one of the best shows we've had in a long time. I know I can't talk, so I don't need to finish it. It's been one of the best shows done in a long time, but listen, thank you very much for me, Si.
Thanks for joining us, and always remember, guys, we are
the people. Brilliant.
This is the Gers TV and Ibrox Radio, coming to you live all over the world from sunny Chicago. Like, share, and subscribe to support simply the best Rangers channel around.